interesting. I might try that out eventually. That's gonna be very weird though. Going live on Shorts as well as YouTube as well as Kick. I was also kind of thinking about doing a TikTok live as well at one point, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that or not. I mean, maybe we'll see. We will have to see. But happy Friday, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome in, welcome in. And just make sure this is all working. Please. All right. All right, nice. Perfect. Yeah, happy Friday, everybody. Today is the 5th, which I think is actually the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie time, right? That's when it's actually coming out today, I think. So that's kind of exciting. I'll definitely be checking that out soon, maybe. We'll see what all happens. Anyways, yeah, the YouTube page looks all different now. I can actually see my stream in a weirdly better way, I guess. I don't know. It's a little different. But yeah, today we're going to be continuing our Crazy Insanity Challenge. Let me just make sure and do all my announcements and get everything all set up. Just real quick. Yeah, last time we actually died like only 2 times, crazily enough. Because Crazy Insanity makes the ghosts extremely crazy. Especially like when they're getting to hunting time. Yeah, they're 150% speed as well as 0-second grace period. That's the crazy part of that challenge. That's for sure. Alright, announcements. All done. Yeah. Also, by the way, what do you guys think of my thumbnail, my YouTube thumbnail for the live stream? I was taking screenshots because we had a blood moon actually on prison, so I took a couple screenshots. I thought this one would look pretty cool. Oh, actually, you can't even see me. Whoops, my bad. As I was saying, yeah, we had a blood moon on prison. Me and my friends, we were playing Phasmo, and I thought it'd be cool to get some screenshots. And this one I thought was gonna be pretty cool, just like having it like a little glow up. It's just because of the new overhaul with the blood moons from the Crimson Eye event. Because they added like a fog effect to all the blood moons, which I thought was extremely nice. Before, actually, I don't know if I'd be able to find a screenshot, but there's no fog, and you could basically just see the background, and the background is just like all just weirdly textured. All right, but last time we were doing some Crazy Insanity. Let me actually set up the difficulty here. Yeah, Crazy Insanity, which is basically insanity, but much better, but also a little bit harder, based on the fact that we have 150% ghost speed and 0-second grace period. That's what makes it crazy. But everything else seems pretty normal. We have full sanity, we got sanity pills, we have cursed possession, we have more hiding spots than normal. And the insanity part of obviously meaning 1 evidence. Only get 1 evidence there. And as you can see, I've actually done some leveling up already. I'm ready at level 79 because me and my friends wanted to play. Or I guess my friends wanted to play when I was just doing some editing all day yesterday. Which that's why I wasn't streaming yesterday. I was editing literally like for 8 hours probably. And I'm still not even close to being done, but hopefully I'll get that video out tonight. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we were playing and I'm already at level 79, which is kind of crazy. I think last time we were at like 22 or something like that. But to spice this up, let me actually... Do I have everything I need and want? I might need to reset this a little bit more. Extra power mic, extra motion sensor. Headgear's totally fine. Extra flashlight, I usually bring extras. I'd extra photo camera, why not? That'll be totally fine. Yeah, we got 79,000 bucks, so we're good on money now. Let's go. Headgear, yep, everything's good. Alright. Yeah, last time I died 2 times. I died once on Nell's Diner, and then later I went and completed it. And then I also died at the very end last stream on Point Hope. So Point Hope has not been completed. Okay, this is for you guys who haven't seen my last stream or anything. I'm doing an all maps challenge basically with Crazy Insanity. The all maps challenge, I gotta beat it on this challenge, this difficulty. And so far we've done Tanglewood, Ridgeview, Nell's Diner, Willow, Camp Whirlwind, 7 Mills Restricted, and Bleasdale, I think, right? So that's 7 maps right there. So we have 7 more maps to do, and this other half is gonna be hard. Point Hope, High School, Sunny Meadows, the full one, Prison, Maple Lodge, and then Grafton and Edgefield, I think. So yeah, Grafton and Edgefield are probably gonna be the easier ones. So we'll see what happens. I think to start off with, I think I'm gonna go to Grafton first. I think Grafton will be a good little warm-up run, because I'm definitely not warmed up. I'm very tired, but we'll see how this goes. Hopefully I don't die. We'll see. Oh yeah, plus I'm kind of hoping for a blood moon as well, but also kind of not, because that's probably going to kill me. For sure. Okay, if you haven't seen 150% ghost speeds on a blood moon, they are crazy fast. Like, extremely crazy fast. Alright, I got my head cam, right? Yeah. Yeah, I actually got some cool stuff now, so let's go. Actually, you know what? I was gonna put a limit on the items. Since last time I was like still mostly in tier 1 stuff, I was gonna put a limit on like only tier 2 stuff. I don't know. I'll keep it like this for now. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we got much better stuff now. So this would be super helpful, especially the tier 3 thermometer. I'm already at this point. Actually, I'm basically at the point where I have everything unlocked again, right? I'm at level 79. Level 80 is when you unlock everything. So, yeah. We've leveled up quite fast. That's what happens when you play a lot of games with my friends. You level up a lot, that's for sure. Our breaker. Yeah, first things first, obviously, in every game, you should always turn the breaker on. Just always. And while you're like walking to the breaker, it's a good idea to turn on lights too. Like these lights are already turned on. Alright. This house is gonna be a little bit difficult to find the ghost because you have like insulated rooms and non-insulated rooms. And basically non-insulated rooms are rooms with like the ceilings open or like broken windows in the back there. And there's a bone right there. Easy, let's go. Now I may or may not go for perfect games. We'll see what happens. But this room, for example, is insulated, and you can also see it's cold. I think we have a mannequin ghost. It's 9 degrees, which is the weather's temperature. This is normal, but this is not normal, and we already got cold breath in here. You only get cold breath either from snow weather, and the breaker's off, or that's a ghost room. That's also the other way. So easy, we found the ghost already. That's great. All right. Yeah, just getting back into the gist of things. Also, yeah, I think after this run, if I complete it or don't complete it, I'm just gonna set everything to tier 2. So tier 2 would be the max items I have. Since I've kind of already like skipped most of the progression from the last stream. Let's take more stuff. Let's go. Probably should have grabbed the writing book instead of UV. Oh, we'll be all good. We got a mannequin room ghost. I actually haven't had a ghost in there recently, I don't think. Maybe with my friends, maybe one game, but this is gonna be interesting. This ghost is gonna be moving the mannequins, that's for sure. What door did you judge? Is it me? I guess I have an EMF. Oh, EMF 5. That was very short. EMF reading. Okay, perfect. EMF 5 is gonna be our one evidence that we get. That's actually very good. That's actually the first EMF 5 game here so far, I think, right? On this challenge. I think that's the first time we got EMF 5. So that means it cannot be a Goryo, it cannot be an Obake. Why is that? Because they both have forced evidence, which means Goryo, its forced evidence is dots. We would always have to get dots on a what evidence game, and since we didn't get that, it cannot be Goryo. And same for Obake, but instead of dots, it's UV. Obake has to give UV for it to be an Obake. And there's only like a few certain ghosts that have like forced evidence. Now, I guess, let's see, mining, Raichu. It is kind of quiet. We'll bring in Salt to test for Wraith. And then I guess I'll grab this and this. Yeah, we are still very good on sanity. That's always a good thing, is turning on lights, because on a small map like this, you basically won't be losing any sanity. Although this is like a newer map, so I think they have some dark spots that will take sanity, even if you're standing in a full like lit room. But still. Hey, what are you doing, Ghost? Touching the door. That can't be your right? So we're good on that. Still cold breath in here, I think. Ghost, you want to give me a sign? 3 degrees. Still 9 degrees out there, because that's a non-insulated room. Yeah. So now we will not get any more evidence. EMF 5 is the only thing we're going to be getting. Hey, Paul Winter. Let's go. It is the winter after all. Alright. Let's just start putting around salt. See if he's gonna walk in it. You wanna give me a sign, Paul Winter? Please. Yeah, tier 3 photo camera is like a huge upgrade as well. Gotta love it. Alright, buddy. You're a wraith, aren't you? I don't know. It kind of seems shady, but as well as kind of wraithy. Let me shut the light off. But when you're actually in the dark in the ghost room, it'll actually be a little bit more active compared to normal. I think just in general, if you shut the lights off in the ghost room, it makes it a little bit more active. You threw something. Aha! I knew that. It might have changed, honestly. Wait, let me check. 2 degrees, 10. This bathroom is also an insulated room. And, oh. Of course, you walk in the salt as I'm not there. Do it again. Okay, not a wraith. Very good to know. Yo. You can't record that? Hold up. Can you get EMF off of it? Really? I just missed it. Okay, he's walking out. Okay, not a wraith. And that's basically all we know so far. So far, that's all we know. Okay, you're doing some stuff. Cool. I thought it touched one of the mannequins, but they look the same, I think. They don't really look too different. Alright, sorry, I gotta make sure everything's going okay. Yeah, the YouTube studio page looks totally different, at least for the live stream. Looks very weird. Not used to it. Alright, buddy, you want to give me a sign, please? Now, we should probably grab our other crucifix. We definitely want to play it safe. Yeah, this is 0-second grace period, so if the ghost hunts from somewhere, and they're also 150% speed, that means they're very, very fast. I'm basically just dead if I don't have a smudge or anything to keep me safe. We should definitely be getting more stuff. Now, there's not really much we can test for right now. I guess we can put an EMF on the breaker to test for the Jinn ability. Okay, the Jinn actually has a couple abilities. They have an ability during a hunt where if the breaker's on, for both abilities, it needs the breaker to be on to use its ability. Which is also, if the breaker ever gets shut off by the ghosts, that means it cannot be a Jinn, because the Jinn will never do that. They need the breaker to be on to use their abilities. But besides that, they have an ability during a hunt where they speed up to basically catch up to you. So that's the speed up ability. But then they also have a sanity ability with the breaker. So it'll put a random EMF 2 on the breaker, and that means it took 25% sanity away from a player. And I think it's just a random player. Nice door touch, buddy. I don't even know what you touched. Oh, that was a levitation. I could have actually taken a photo of that. All right, here, have that. Now it does kind of seem a little active. Like, I don't know. Oh yeah, the sound, I forgot. EMF 5 sound. So the EMF 5 sound is kind of bugged right now. There we go, got it. Wait, it was gone. I don't know if you guys caught that. It was just gone there. Yeah, but if you try recording it, it'll like disappear. And then towards the end of the EMF 5, like once it's about to go away. Please tell me I got that. Okay. Nice. Well, probably not a shade if it lit the candle with me here. Yeah, as I was saying, there's like a 10-second length of the EMF. So once you record it, it'll like disappear. And then towards the end, when it's about to disappear, it'll start recording it again. I don't know why it works like that, but that is just how it works. Very dumb, but whatever. We also need paramic response. I don't need to go per game, but I mean, I just need a couple more videos. Fire extinguish. Now, it can't be an Unrio, but I'm pretty sure it's not a shade. I'm in the room with it. And even if it's like right here, I don't think the ghost can walk out and then like still like blow it out. I think that's too far. So yeah, no shade. It's definitely doing stuff with us here. It hasn't done any ghost fence, so it's probably not going to be an Oni, but we got to make sure and look at it during a hunt. Actually hasn't done any ghost fence at all. You want to give me a sign, please? Paul Winters? Or Paul Winter? I think there's a Winters too, isn't there? I think so. I don't really know. You want to give me a sign, please? All right. Anyways, let's do we have a? Ooh, we do. Nice, monkey paw. Let's go. We could actually do some wishing. We could wish to see the ghost and then book it out of there. But we don't have tier 3 crucifixes, so that's not going to stop it. We could also wish for Nodge and do some stuff as well. I could wish... I don't know. Do I want to do that? I don't have any hiding spots, so I'm going to have to... You know, let me get prepared. I think we're going to wish to trap the ghost. Which, what that does is locks the ghost in its room for 1 minute, and then after the minute passes, it'll actually force it to hunt. And the only downside of that wish is basically it locks you in the room that you're in too, but if you're standing in a room with no doors, then you don't get locked, which is actually kind of nice. And I think it should also lock the front door. Like, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to lock the front door all the time, but it doesn't always do that. It only does it if you are standing in the room that connects to the front door, if the ghost is there too. What's that? What is that sound under there? 0.0 dB. Excuse me? Okay. Oh, it flicked the light switch. I mean, that would mean no mare, but it can't be a mare anyways. Oh, you know what? Let me do that one thing I was talking about too. Put the EMF on the breaker. Maybe I can hear it. You never know. Breaker's still on, so could potentially be a djinn. Potentially. Alright, this place is very loud, but I think I'm gonna make this my hidey area. Please pick up the flashlight. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna try to go for the ghost photo. I'm also really messing this up. Okay. What photos can we take anyways? Like crucifix and then ghost. I'm definitely not gonna go for a ghost photo during a hunt, especially when they're 150 speed. Although there is a looping spot in the bathroom, actually. The bathtub at the top here. It's actually a really good looping spot because you can loop with Revan around there too. I've actually like looped it for a good bit, and then I think I just like walked around too fast and it just doubled back and killed me. But they get stuck up there somehow. Like they have to like walk around the bathtub in a weird way. Alright, but anyways, I wish to trap the ghost. There we go. So since I'm in this room, there's one door connected, so this is gonna be locked. But obviously this door isn't gonna be locked because I wasn't in this room, which would lock that. And then this room should also be locked because this is the ghost room. Yep. If it did change, it probably would have locked like all these doors connecting to this room or something. Although sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why. Alright, but now after the minute passes, then it'll be able to hunt. So then... Did I bring my thermic in? I swear I did. Where'd it go? I don't know. I probably shouldn't be standing near the ghost room, to be honest. Always a bad idea. But now I want to just listen to the ghost. If it's like super fast and then it goes like normal speed, then it'll be a Raichu. And besides that, it's all gonna be... I mean, it should sound... Buddy! There's a mannequin here. Is it gonna move again? Oh, hunting. I don't know if that's normal speed or not. Let me throw a smudge here. Alright. Wait, did I see shapeshift? No, it can't be shapeshift. Okay, we got the hunting ghost. I also smudged it, but I didn't really need to smudge it there. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're alive. Yeah, it's definitely scary with 150% speed. But yeah, I just wanted to get some information off of that. I don't think that's a Raichu. I'm pretty sure it was just speeding up normally, even when it was near my equipment. And I don't think it's a mining as well. But we'll have to double check. So whenever it goes there faster, they're also quieter in general. So it may have sounded like a mining, but I don't think it is. I can still like somewhat hear it. Oh, you can see the shadows of the mannequins. Kind of cool. All right, buddy. Well, what else can we like test for? There's really not that much to test for. Right there, we probably could have like tried to listen for the gin speed up. What's that? Some weird stuff. Weird stuff going on. Like I could have backed up, which I did, but I didn't really hear speed up there, so it's probably not gonna be a gin, but you never know. Yeah, I did smudge it, but that's basically gonna be like a useless smudge because I'm still at high sanity. You know, wishing to trap the ghosts only traps the ghosts and then start the hunt basically, and that's about it. It doesn't cause a curse on it. It doesn't take any sanity to use. Like the only danger is if you like accidentally get locked in, but you can always just like walk away or walk somewhere else. Hey, buddy. All right, there's my thing. Wait, actually, did it use a crucifix? I swear I heard like a crucifix get used. I guess not. This ghost is kind of difficult. EMF 5 is kind of a bad evidence, to be honest. I mean, it's not that bad, really. I mean, we can always... It should be doable. It should definitely be doable. Like, I don't really think it's an Oni. Onis, like, are more visible during hunts. And that guy almost looked like a phantom at the start. Like, when I saw him, it almost looked like a phantom. Even though it can't be a phantom. Hey, Zell, how you doing? I'm just gonna call you Zell, because that's the first part of your name. Hope you're doing well. We're back at the Crazy Insanity Challenge. We're on Grafton right now for our warm-up. And I don't know why I'm up here. Honestly, I need to lose some sanity at this point. I think that's all I need to do. I think we really just need to do some hunting tests. It may potentially be twins. I mean, I feel like that was normal speed though. I think we're on the right track so far. Very good. Alright, 70% sanity. If we get down by 5% more, then Raichu can be able to hunt, but I think I'm gonna wish to see a weather. Or wish for a weather. Okay, that's a wish you can actually do, and it takes 25% sanity. Which will put us easily in hunting range. Right, it'll put it like 45 or something. Okay. Oh, you know what? I wish for fog. It's gonna make you blind for a second to change all the weather. I think it makes your whole team blind as well. Wait, it already used the crucifix. Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Alright, buddy, wanna give me a sign? It hasn't done a single ghost vent, so I really don't think it's an Oni anyways. Alright, buddy. Yeah, Spirit will just test with the smudge, which I'll have to look at my timer instead. Normally I have a timer on my screen, but not today. I don't really feel like having it on right now. Oh, I probably should, but whatever. I'm too lazy right now. Paul Winters, you want to give me a sign, please? Can you give me a sign? This might like it's going on from somewhere else. Object thrown? Have I did that already, right? Yeah, that was the first video I got. It does like to throw some stuff. And we also confirmed no shade as well, because shades can only hunt at 35% sanity. Even with that wish for the weather, oh, hello. I'm only at like 45% sanity. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna walk into him. I want to know what my sanity is now. Okay, that's the first ghost event we've had so far. And also turn the light on, that's cool. Hey, very good live, thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's definitely a challenge of that for sure. Okay, so we were at like 45% sanity, around there, and now we're at 30% sanity. So that cannot be an Oni as well. Because at minimum, we should be at 25, at minimum. And in reality, I probably should be at like 22% from that ghost vent if it was an Oni. Each Oni ghost vent will take 20% sanity, which is a huge chunk. But we can kind of already tell anyways, because this ghost was kind of quiet to begin with. Alright, buddy. Don't haunt me. Yeah, turn this light on there. Okay, I just want to take all this crucifixes out. I'm also going to shut my light off in case it starts hunting. I don't want it to know where I am right away. It's honestly a pretty good tip, is like shutting your equipment off helps a ton. Especially during a hunt. Like if you have these lights on, you don't really need your equipment to be on either. Hunting, I think. It's going upstairs, I think. Okay. Well, we got 2 smudges on me. I need to... Definitely want to smudge at this hunt, though. Come on down, buddy. You can do it. Please come down. I want to hear the speed up. Okay. There's no speed up there at all. But that's because it stopped. I'm kind of expecting this to be a Jinn. I don't know why, I feel like it's a Jinn. Although maybe not. Let me sit over here. The breaker's on this wall. If we ever get like a random EMF2, then that has to be Jinn. Now that speed, I think, is normal speed. And you can't forget this is 150% go speed, so that means it goes through really, really fast. Okay, hunting. Okay, not a Jinn. He stayed the same speed. Oh, no! Dang it, he double backed on me. So basically spirit then. That basically has to be a spirit. Come on, Paul Winter. Dang it. Yeah, I mean, this was my warm-up round, and Grafton is kind of a difficult map, to be honest. No. Oh, well. Yeah, spirit. Okay. I had it too. Oh, that's actually some nice unlocks. Wow. Okay. Alright, well, I said at the start of that round, I'm going to keep everything to tier 2. So I'm just going to lock that at that. So now everything that I have is going to be tier 2 now. Which would be totally fine, honestly. Alright, I'm going to put Grafton on hold. That was basically just my warm-up round. But I wasn't sure how well I'd do at that one. I know we got the ghost at the end there, but I think it's time to go back to Point Hope and let's try and defeat this map. Because last time at the very end, we died because the ghost just walked into our hiding spot pretty much. Sorry, I'm very tired. Okay, not a blood moon. I kind of keep expecting there to be a blood moon or something. I don't know. Alright, yeah, we got everything tier 2, but you know what? That's totally fine. Tier 2 smudges are probably honestly the best. Those are my favorite ones. Tier 3 are okay, but I don't know. I'd much rather the tier 2. Okay, ring the bell for good luck. So we're gonna need it. Hopefully the breaker's like right here. Last time we also had a ghost here too. I think we had like a ear ray or something. The ghost was like literally in this room here. It was honestly like the best. Alright, 9.6 is the normal temperature. Like basically like a flat 9 pretty much, and it just fluctuates up and down between there. We're just gonna walk through these rooms somewhat slowly. 8.8. Okay, probably not the ghost room. But we're looking for like a room that's gonna be like around like 7 by now. Ah, breaker, let's go. Okay. Definitely want to turn the lights on in the rooms that we're in. Okay, this is Point Hope. You can either have a ghost at the bottom or at the very top. And that means you got to do a lot of walking, that's for sure. Oh, we found the ghost though. Let's go. That's actually such a good room, honestly. Okay, no mirror. Honestly, I'm not mad about this room, honestly. I will take it. Okay. Yeah, we do have our tier 2 head cam, so that's really nice. Honestly, I probably don't even need a flashlight with this thing. But whenever me and my friends play, we mainly just go with head cams only. Like we don't even use flashlights anymore. I used to use flashlights all the time, but I just don't really use them anymore. All right. Got a very cool ocean that we cannot see right now. Love to see it. All right. Check for orbs, spirit box, and then I'll put a writing book in there. Actually, yeah. Let's see, sanity wise, we're actually very good. That's actually honestly pretty good sanity. Coming back out of a map. with it also being a medium map, which means our sanity should be draining a bit more than it was in Grafton. Alright, any bone? Any bone nearby? Any bone in the chat? I've been thinking about making emotes. I'm getting close to... because the 500 subscriber mark is when I can actually start doing memberships and stuff. Oh, lit a candle and then blew it out. That means no Onryo. Onryos cannot light candles. That is honestly huge. Let's go. Are any orbs? I'm not seeing anything so far. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Where are you? Are you here? Are you pizza? Alright. Starts talking Italian randomly. Alright. Got nothing so far. Well, nothing but no Onryo, which is honestly very huge. Onryos can be a pain sometimes. Especially if it's a ghost that like roams everywhere. Or keeps hunting outside of like a crucifix or something. Oh, we're doing good. Oh yeah, also huge upgrade by last stream is the lighter as well. The matches are definitely not my favorite. I mean, they are tier 1 after all, but the lighter just so good. Gotta love the lighter. Jazz Phillips, photo EMF, repel, 3 videos. Can totally do that. I guess one thing that is going for a point of hope is basically if you want to run away from the ghosts, you run up or down the stairs, whichever like you have more space of to go to. Cause once you go down the stairs and the ghost is like at the top there, they don't always go like down. Like they obviously see you go down the stairs, so that's the only place you can go. But the ghosts are kind of stupid in this game. They'll like go to your last position and they'll like wonder, oh, where is he? And then they'll turn around sometimes. It's very, very dumb. Which they probably should make them smarter, but honestly, it's kind of nice that they're also dumb. Ghosts are just stupid. Oh, it's very much freezing. Did I leave it on that? No. You gotta hold it, and while you're holding it, you drop it. Freezing, let's go. So freezing, let me just double check for orbs. I don't need that anymore. Okay. Okay, if we see orbs, that means it's a mimic. Okay, remember, it's insanity mode, which means we want to get 1 evidence. Alright. Yeah, practically impossible to find it. Yeah, true. Hey, I mean, not for us though. We found it pretty quickly. Honestly, if you let the like house warm up a bit, like if you just like go out, get some items, throw them all in, and then you start looking for the ghosts, like search the whole house with a thermo, you'll find it pretty quickly. Alright, you want to give me a sign, ghost? Alright, well, freezing is great. It cannot be in Moray because Moray has 4 spirit box, and on Rio it is an option, so that's actually a really good option. Or a really good thing that we got ruled out. And it can be a Hantu, because Hantu does have forced freezing. So if we ever have a Hantu, it has to give us freezing. And probably no Mimic. No orbs. Alright, buddy, you want to give me a sign? You know what? As I was walking up, remember how I saw it was lit? It just blew it out as I got into here too, but I don't know. I think the shade has like a weird timing to it. Like it has to wait like a few seconds to register it if the player's there or something. Like I don't know how that works, but it does kind of seem shady. It's kind of quiet, honestly. Jazz Phillips, want to give me a sign? Jazz Phillips. Let's see. The breaker is down there. We could actually... Did you do something? I'm actually gonna put an EMF right there. Yeah. Can I hear that through there? I wonder if I can. If I can, that's gonna be huge. I put it there for the Jinn. Okay, they have two abilities. One is they can take 25% sanity, and the only way you know that happens is if you get an EMF 2 on the breaker. And then obviously their other ability is the main one people know about is their speed up ability. So when you're far away from them, or like if the ghost is like right there and you're right here, they can do their speed up ability. And it's basically just to catch up to you. That's how I see it. Because they don't keep using their speed up ability when they catch up to you. They kind of like stop and then go back to normal speed. But they still have like line of sight speed as well, so they can obviously just speed up to it. Speed up normally. Alright, buddy, you want to give me a sign? I don't know, this is giving me shade. This really seems shady. Seems very, very shady. Alright, anyways, let's go find our cursed possession. No Ouija board. And or bone. Honestly, this will be a pretty easy ghost if it is just a shade. Because the shades are kind of like, they're not obvious, but they kind of also are as well. I know, it's kind of like a weird combo. But especially like these kind of rooms where they can't really roam as easy. I think it's a little difficult since each room is on like a different floor pretty much, so they kind of have to do like a really big roam to even move. Alright, I'm just gonna pick that up and pick that up. We have a voodoo doll. But shades, when you're in the room with them, they don't do anything. Like basically they do nothing. I think occasionally they can interact with stuff, but I don't know. They really don't do anything at all. Buddy? Is it still here? Oh yeah, it's still there. Let's see. I just want to check the light switch. Even though it can't be a mare anymore. Just in case of EMF. Whenever you see the lights flickering like that, there's a chance that the ghost is actually like flickering them like on and off like that. And you can get EMF off of that. And if you have that happen ever, like if you get EMF off the light switch when it's flickering lights, you can actually roll up mare like that too. Because mares can't do that. They hate lights. The only time they mess with lights is to either break them or shut them off, basically. Jess Phillips, you wanna give me a sign, please? Maybe I shouldn't be messing with the voodoo doll. Oh wait. EMF. Thank you. Shut the breaker off. Yeah, that's why there's EMF there. They shut the breaker off. Which you can record it as well, but I wasn't gonna have enough time. You kind of need to be standing next to it for it to be able to record that, I guess. This is very, very shady. So I'm actually gonna pull some pins, honestly. Okay, I'm very certain this is probably just a shade. Okay, I pulled a few pins. Let me grab like a bunch of candles or something. And also see what my sanity is. Honestly, the perfect test, let's see. Yeah, perfect test would be to put myself at like 50 to 45% sanity and then just sit in the room. It's never gonna do anything. But once again, shade cannot hunt until you're around 35% sanity, so you have to be very low for them to be able to hunt. Which we are kind of getting there. We're at like 60 right now, probably. Around there. Now let me get a crucifix. Might as well get a smudge and then a candle. That'd be good. Yeah, tier 2 smudges are probably one of the best items, for sure. Okay, they got like a medium amount of range. Cause with each tier smudge that you upgrade, the range also gets bigger. But then they also get like a bit more like attributes to them. Like tier 1, it only smudges the ghosts and it has like a small range of like 5 meters or something. Or actually 3 meters or something. I don't really know. You can look at the shop to check the ranges. But then this one has a bigger range and then it slows the enemies. Or the ghosts, I guess. Enemies, ghost, whatever you want to call them. And then tier 3 stops them. But honestly, in my mind, it's best for moray tests. Can I get this? Oh, I got it. Let's go. I was like right on the edge there. I think best for moray tests and also for like Thay Revenant tests. Hold up. Are you actually not a shade? Buddy? I mean, I just walked up here and then it blew it out, right? Yeah, back to the smudge. I like being able to hear the ghost slow down, and that also like gives me like a good time where I can count out the seconds. It's like for Moya, for example, you can count like the 7.5 seconds that they get smudged for. Because they're affected more by the smudges during the hunts. They're affected for 50% longer. Whenever you smudge a ghost during a hunt, they get stunned for 5 seconds. And Morays are 7.5 seconds. Hey, buddy. Okay, so probably not a shade then. This doesn't really seem like a shade, to be honest. It honestly seems like a Hantu. It keeps shutting the breaker off. I'm kind of scared to walk down there because it might be down there now. Buddy. Although Hantu would be kind of nice to loop. Please don't hunt down here. I swear. Okay, let me turn the slide on. How many times does it shut the breaker off already? Like 4 times? 3, 4 times already? That is Hantu behavior. If you don't know what the Hantu does, their ability basically is that they're fast in the cold. So the colder the room is, the faster they are. What time intervals do I go live? I mean, I normally go live around like 2 to 3 p.m. for me. And right now I live in Texas. So right now this time is like 2:56 p.m. But usually around like 2 to 3 p.m. But I have a Discord and everything. I do all my announcements there as well. Or you could probably like do the bell thing on YouTube. I'm sure you'll get notifications. I try to live stream as much as I can, but sometimes I just don't have the energy. Yeah, back to the Hantu. Their speed is based on how cold the rooms are. And they want the rooms to be cold because the colder it is, the faster they are. So they shut the breaker off more often compared to other ghosts. And I think it's like twice as often. But I don't know. This doesn't really feel like a shade, to be honest. With that ghost vent there while I was in the room here. I don't know. It hasn't tried hunting, right? Yeah, that crucifix is still there. I was thinking shade, but now I'm kind of thinking on too, just based on how much it's broken the breaker. It may have also moved. It did move. Wow. But it's actually not here at all. Oh. Where's the ghost now? Wait, it's still here though. It just threw something, right? It literally just threw something. Excuse me? Am I bugged? Oh, it was bugged. You saw the thermo, it was like 22 degrees. I just walked down and walked up again, and then now it's negative again. Where's my cold breath though? Excuse me? The game's broken. It's also like very buggy with the lights, you can see. Let me shut this off. I think that's the problem. Wait, maybe it actually is a shade. Maybe it did a ghost vent when I was standing here, but the game thought I actually wasn't standing here. Wait, is that what happened? I think that's what happened. Okay, you saw me. I picked up the thermometer and it said 22 degrees. So the game, I think I was actually like technically not in the room, even though I was actually here. What? Which also means like it could do stuff. It could do ghost vents and stuff. That was very strange. Yeah, this does kind of seem like a shade, to be honest. Oh yeah, fire extinguisher duplicate. I forgot I got that at the start. Oops. All right, buddy. You know what? Let me walk down here. Actually, I don't know how that happened though. It's as if I was like still in the kitchen, but I was up there. No clue. It is Phasmo after all. There's still bugs. There's definitely still bugs in the game. There probably always will be. I only have one smudge. Whoa. It's here now. I do not like that. Okay. I'm gonna sit down here instead. You know what? I would rather sit around a looping spot, to be honest. Alright. Oh, please. But also, I don't know what I'm saying. We do have hiding spots. I was thinking last game, I was thinking back as if I was doing no evidence or something. On those difficulties, I don't have hiding spots on at all. Okay, sanity is still very good. So let's change that. Let's pull some pins. I'm actually gonna bring another crucifix, cover that upper kitchen area too. I don't want to get haunted on top of. That's the one thing I don't want to happen, because 0-second grace period. If the ghost starts on top of me, I'm just dead in an instant. This type of frost will destroy the equipment very quickly. Yeah, true. Like normally your stuff would just be malfunctioning. Yeah, it's here now. Well, now I'm in hunting range, so if it is like if it's not shade, it should be able to hunt now. That is very weird. Wait, so wait, it is hunting. So it's actually not a shade. Okay. Wait. Let's come up here. Okay, I got 2 smudges. Hey, buddy. Come here. All right. Yeah, it's a Hantu. You hear the speed? It's not really changing. All right, I'm gonna run. See ya. All right, we're good. We're good. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it was extremely fast in this room. Okay, this room is not like -5 degrees still. Okay, that's definitely a Hantu. You can kind of tell based on how much it was shutting the breaker off too. Although sometimes ghosts just do that. I've had like random ghosts shut the breaker off all the time and it not be a Hantu. And I've also had Hantus not shut the breaker off once in like a 30-minute round. So it's just all up to RNG really. But that's definitely a Hantu. You can also hear it. It was not speeding up. It was like still doing the same speed when I was walking around that pool table. So that's a Hantu. I'm out of here. I want to be done with point help right now. Get me out. Jazz Phillips, you win. Actually, I win. Let's go. I got selected, right? I think I did. Yeah, Hantu. We finally beat one. All right, so now we have 6 maps left, right? We have High School, St. Meadows, Prison, Maple Lodge, Grafton, and Edgefield. Well, should I go to a large map? I don't really want to, but I feel like I have to. I think let's just get Brownstone High School out of the way. Let's just get this crap out of here. Brownstone High School. Please be a Dio, to be honest. Alright. Well, how do I want to go about this? I think I kind of want to walk to the outsides first to check for the breaker spots, maybe. Actually, I don't really need to worry about that. I'll be fine with that. Let me grab a paramic instead of a flashlight since I have my head cam. Paramic, thermometer, and video camera. If it haunts, it haunts. It's fine. I've actually been practicing looping around the classroom tables, so I might be able to survive by that. We'll have to see. I've been really trying to practice looping a bunch. I still die all the time, but it should be a little easier with it being faster ghosts. So let's go in and see what happens. Let's see what happens. Also, session 5722. Let's go. All right, first things first. Maybe find the breaker, but also definitely find the music box is not good. That's not a good course possession. I mean, it is good, but not for this map, to be honest. The best one would have been either a Ouija board. Honestly, a Ouija board wouldn't have been good anyways. If it was a classroom, it's just gonna say classroom. Because right now it's bugged. It doesn't show numbers. Which, I don't know how they bugged the numbers. Like, a Ouija board just doesn't show numbers anymore. It works with everything else, but not numbers. No clue how they messed that up, but sure. Oh, nice. Got a breaker spot over here. Wait. Did I hear something? Did you guys hear that? I swear I heard like a little like snippet of something. Hello? That could have been like ambience. Yeah, the hardest part about this one is just finding the ghost, honestly. That's just gonna be the hardest part. I never know. It's not impossible. It's just difficult. Imagine we just walk into the first room and find the bone. Oh, there it is. Not. All right. It's gonna be slowly warming up, but 9 degrees normal. Might as well start checking these rooms. This is the science classroom, I think. Number 2 or something, if I remember correctly. Because like one, it's kind of mirrored. There's one here, one on the other side, and then the same upstairs. There's 4 science classrooms. I don't know how many classrooms are in total, but there's quite a few. All right, slowly but surely. I could honestly. What if I just break the music box? What if I do that instead? That might honestly be the better option, to be honest. Let me make a plan. So we have a cafeteria here, and there's lots of items in this room. Lots of plates and stuff for it to throw. We can test for poltergeist. And then, like when I smudge it, I can just run into this library here. If you hide all the way back here, you're pretty much safe, although ghosts can sometimes find you. I like hiding right here. I've had ghosts like walk around that area and still not find me. If you hide here, I think you can kind of be seen. I don't know, sometimes I hide here and it works, other times it doesn't. I've started hiding there and it works fine. Yeah, I think we got a plan. Let's prepare some stuff. Get like all of our smudges, basically. Maybe a candle, maybe see if it's like a shade or something. Never blows out a candle. And then we can like get some information, like where's the ghost coming from, how fast it is, all that good stuff. I think it's a plan. Oh, nice, you're playing right now and seems you got a demon. You're at 80% sanity and you got hunted? I mean, that basically means it should be a demon. I think the only other ghost that could hunt at that sanity is yokai. But if you're talking around the ghost a bunch, the yokai can hunt up to 80% sanity. You can test it with the crucifixes, like put the crucifix like in a way where it shouldn't cover the whole room. And if it still uses them like all, then probably should definitely be a demon. All right. Actually, instead of candle, salt. Salt to test for wraith. Should be perfect. Honestly, I think this is probably good enough anyways. This would be good. I don't really want to focus too much on media because that's not the thing that I want right now. These. Really wish I could talk normally sometimes. All right. I'm just gonna preemptively. I'll put 2 salt. I'll just save 1 in there. All right. Let's set up a polty test. Yeah, this room has a bunch of items scattered all over. I've lived around here a handful of times. It's not the best, but it definitely works. So I should be able to do at least like, I don't know, 5 loops or something. Maybe not that many. A few loops. All right. Do this. Definitely want to hold on to the paramic. Let's get the music box and let's get this party started, shall we? It's like right here, actually. But let me just double check. You never know. It could be just close by. Probably not, though. All right, let's go. Music box. Whoa, buddy. Jeez. I was not expecting her to teleport to me there. What happened? Oh, it's a wraith. It teleported to me. That is crazy. I'm also probably gonna die. I'm gonna hide under the stairs. I've never had that happen before. Okay, she walked over there. Man, as I was doing the music box, a wraith teleported me. And then almost got me killed there. That is crazy. And I lived. Let's go. Okay. Well, we still don't really know where... Don't kill me. Still have no clue where her room is, but that's clearly a wraith. And I can show you in a little bit. Once she goes away. Oh man. I was not ready for that, to be honest. Oh, it's not done. Yeah, I was not ready for that. Jeez. I'm also kind of surprised that it's still like pretty safe hiding under here. Okay, I think it's done now. Man, I survived. Let's go. Alright, my sanity should still be very good, but you can see the salt I placed down? There's no steps in it. None of them. You know why? Because that's a wraith. That's their whole thing. That's all about them. They never touch the ground, and they're afraid of salt. They'll never touch it. They actively avoid it, obviously. So yeah, I'm out of here. I'm just gonna say wraith and leave, to be honest. I don't want to stay here any longer. That was crazy though. It teleported me. I think it used its ability to teleport me while it was doing the singing ghost spin. Or the singing from the music box event. I've never had that happen, I don't think. At first I thought it was a bug, but then I was thinking about it. I was like, wait, is that like a teleport or something? Because I was thinking, like, sometimes the music box gets bugged if you're like on different floors and you walk under, like if the ghost is upstairs and you start walking underneath the ghosts while you're doing the music box, sometimes it like teleports to them, or sometimes it makes it just hunt because you're like basically on the same spot, just different like height, I guess. And sometimes that breaks, but I didn't hear anything upstairs. I feel like I would have heard the singing upstairs if it was above. Yeah, I'm just gonna go right. I'm out of here. Get me out of here. Ooh, man. Yeah, look at that. Raid. Only 8 minutes, basically. One ability used, right there. It tried to kill me. Okay, Bone was in the downstairs male teacher's bathroom. That was the left side. Okay, that was actually quite a good run. I'm happy about that. It's always good to get high school done fast, that for sure. That's a hard map. Okay, well, we're down to 5 maps now. And we got a bunch of larger maps still to go. But let's go to a good map, Edgefield. I think Edgefield will be fine. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I was not expecting that to happen at all, to be honest. Alright. I'll take this, and this. Actually, I'll do this instead. Alright. Let's go. Okay, nothing here. No music box, tarot card, or mirror. That's the dirty water right there. That I can't take a photo of. Hey, there's a bone there. Easy. Any orbs? Want to give me a sign, please? Let's get the breaker on right now. Hold up. I heard a light switch. I don't think I turned the light switch on, right? I'm pretty sure I never turned that on. That seems like it's not a mirror then. It's honestly like really nice information, is being able to roll out mirror that fast, for sure. All ghosts can turn light switches on except for Mare. And Mares hate lights. I definitely don't remember turning this light on. Okay, cold breath already. That was kind of quick actually. Okay, any orbs? Didn't really notice anything, but you never know. Alright, no orbs. Okay, that's actually nice. Found the ghost immediately. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting my lighter goes out. It's heavy rain. But actually, instead of the dots, I want this. I mean, that UV is probably going to be gone by now. It's a 60-second duration, so the fingerprints don't stay for that long. Although, it just touched the door. Oh, I just missed it. That's fine. No UV. Okay. And that door was fully open, so got to keep that in mind. It might be your race still. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Okay. Not sure. Let me check out here. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Okay. It's always good to check spirit box in multiple rooms, like connecting there. Okay, now Jen, shut the breaker off. That's a big toe right there. You like Tanglewood? Me too, but I'm doing my all maps challenge still. I'm not gonna be able to do Tanglewood until I finish it. But maybe at the end, I might do a run or two. All right, let's just bring more stuff in. Crucifix, and then salt. This ghost gonna get salty, that for sure. What did you do? Hey, buddy. Are you standing over here? Buddy. He's literally standing in the corner. Wow, buddy. That is annoying. I hate when ghosts do that. They'd like just go like the furthest possible area. Alright, buddy, you gonna walk back? Come on, you piece. But we can actually roll out a ghost by that. We can roll out shade. Based on how early it is, but also because it was a seeing ghost vent. Shades actually can't do that ghost vent right there. That standing seeing ghost vent when they do that for like 10 seconds straight. They cannot do that. I don't know why, but I mean, I think people have done some testing, and I've some streamers that I watched, they've been doing that too. And every time it's meant no shade, and it's worked. So I assume it's pretty good. Pretty good info right there. Okay. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Yeah, definitely no UV, right? Yeah, definitely no UV. We checked the saw, we checked the door. Riding. I missed it. Okay, riding. That's actually our first riding, I think, right? I do believe so. That's actually some pretty nice stuff. Motion sensor, we need... Okay, riding. We know it can't be shade, and it cannot be a Dio or Moroi, but we have to get spirit box for those guys. Hey, buddy. No, don't touch me. Actually, do touch me. I want to see how much sanity I lose. Wait, never mind. It can't be an Oni. What am I doing? I was thinking, it's pretty active. It might be an Oni. It might be a Thay, actually, with how active it is. Oh. Let me take a pill. I don't want it to be able to hum right now. I don't know how I took 2. That might be a sign of a Thay with how active it is. It's doing lots of touches. Already second or third ghost event there. Seems kind of active. Young Thays are very active, that's for sure. And their hunting threshold is very high too. They can hunt at 75% sanity. Alright, I want to cover as much area as I can, so I'm just gonna move that there. And I'll move this right there. That should cover this whole area. Nice. Okay. Oh, I don't need that anymore. You know what? Let me get another writing book. I want to get the sound and the video. That's actually the best evidence you can get, because you can get all media of it. You can get a photo, you can get a video, and a sound of writing. It's also my favorite one to get now. Alright, motion sensor. We got the tier 2 motion sensor, so now it actually beeps and stuff. And you can actually change the laser mode as well. If you click on it, it does double laser. Alright, we don't have to worry about the array anymore. How fast is it gonna write in this book? Let's see. And also, okay. Write in the book, please. Come on, do it. Motion sensed. Perfect. I'm just gonna shut that off. I don't want to record that again. Alright. What's your guys' favorite ghost? I think mine might be... I don't know what mine would be, honestly. Maybe like Poltergeist. We actually had a crazy Poltergeist yesterday. We were waiting for so long to get a witness a ghost vent objective, and it just kept on doing Poltergeist explosions. And this was on our difficulty that was like 0 sanity, 0 evidence. And it did like 11 Poltergeist explosions, and we had it on Point Hope. It was a monkey paw room. I don't know if you know what that room is. That's the room with that like wooden horse that rocks. It did so many Poltergeist explosions. They were very crazy. She kept on doing them. Never seen so many. That's really cool when they do like the levitate and then throw it at you. I don't think we have that happen. But they have like 4 different poltergeist explosion throws, I guess. All right, still cold in here, right? Yeah, 3.1. And it might have changed actually. Wait, why is it like so not cold? Hey, buddy. Actually, thank you. You should just light off. Okay. It's like roaming everywhere. It seems like everywhere is cold. All right, shut up. Can you write my book, please? What's your name? Charles Roswell. Can you show yourself? Can you give me a sign, please? Yeah, poltergeists are such cool ghosts. Ghost riding? Honestly, oh, I got riding. The airball would have been better. But you know what? Yeah, I got riding. Let's go. I'll definitely take that. Now we're good. We're good on all that stuff. Let's see what our cursed possession is, by the way. Either summoning circle or something upstairs. Okay, not summoning circle. That's honestly huge. I hate the summoning circle. Probably the worst cursed possession. Well, not probably. It is the worst cursed possession in the game. Just for the fact that it requires so much sanity, and even if you have just enough sanity, it can still hunt and then just kill you anyways. Wait. Cards? Did I just not see them? Right, not monkey paw. I don't think I saw the... Unless I just missed the board. I think I did miss the board. Okay. That's fine. Board, yeah. I was gonna check it until I heard the dirty water, I think. Alright, let's see what our sanity is. I think it's about time to start getting hunted. But I kind of want to control what sanity I'm at still. So we have a couple early hunting ghosts. And Thay, if it is a Thay, I probably aged it a couple times. So I probably should put myself around like 55% sanity, around there. Which is like a bunch of different questions you can ask. If I ask where the bone is, that's gonna be minus 20%. But I think I just want to lose 15%. So either I could have like a ghost event happen and then ask for some question. Or I could ask like, how old are you or how are you feeling 3 times. That does the same thing. And yeah, we just need to get lower sanity, that's it. How do you feel? Strong? Uh-oh. How do you feel? You know what? This Ouija board bug is also really sucks. Because with the Thay, you can also ask the age, how old it is, and then it'll say the age, and then if you ask later, it can change. But we can't even do that because it's bugged. How old are you? Like, it's literally not going to do anything. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm just going to take it out. So now I should be... Yeah, I'm right at like between 50 and 55. So that question did work, but it just like stayed still. That's so dumb. How do they break that? Alright, I need to stay in the light now. No ghost vents, please. Oh, it's cold breath in there now? Uh-oh. Please don't kill me. I just want to grab the crucifix. No, thank you. I just want to live. Okay. Thank you. Just get all this covered. Please. Okay. Let's sit back here. Mining's gonna be very quiet. Revenant's gonna be extremely fast. But then we can also test it with the smudge. Because I guess back to our smudge talk of that Point Hope game. Whenever you smudge a Revenant or a Thay, with the Thay, it'll still be like somewhat fast. But with the Revenant, it actually sets it back to its speed. Like it sets it back to its slow speed as if it wasn't chasing anybody. So if you smudge it and then all of a sudden it's like really, really slow, that's just a Revenant. Which has honestly been very helpful sometimes. Like when you can't really tell if it's a Revenant or a Thay, Because I mean, if you have your lights on and the Revenant knows where you are immediately, it's basically just gonna be fast right from the start. So either have your stuff off before like knows where you are, so you can hear it slow speed, or just smudge it, and then you can tell the difference between that. It sure loves turning on and off lights, that's for sure. It's not hunting though. I mean, probably not demon, to be honest. I really feel like it might be just a Thay. Thays are very, very fast, but their speed is based on their age, like how old they are. And their age only goes up whenever there's a player nearby. That's kind of like how the mechanic works. Because their age goes up, and then their hunting threshold goes down. It starts at 75% sanity, but every time they age, it goes down by 6%. And then their activity also goes down as well. So they like pretty much turn from an Oni into a shade. Okay. Well, this ghost isn't really going to be doing anything, so let me... Where is the bone? Goodbye. Okay. Just ask where the bone is. I lost 20% sanity right there. Okay, my smudge right there. Alright. Now, basically any ghost can hunt. And it's definitely not shade. We know that for sure. I just want to listen to its speed. Ghost. I could try to set up a poltergeist test, actually. I forgot it could be poltergeist as well. There's actually items up here if you didn't know. You can grab these like DVDs off the shelf there. Kind of cool. Alright, buddy, are you gonna hunt me or something? This guy's not doing anything. I'm not below 25% sanity yet, so... Where is the bone? Goodbye. Maybe it is a thing and I've just already aged it a bunch. That could totally be the case. I've had that happen. It is not on this floor, apparently. Okay. Whoa. I think it's a poltergeist. Hey, buddy. It is getting faster. Alright. I'm just gonna run. See ya. And hope I have a hind spider. Nope. It's probably done. Yeah, okay. I think that's a poltergeist. That looked like it was throwing a ton there. And that one basketball I saw down the hallway there too is being thrown hard. Oh, that's all the stuff for perfect game, honestly. But we just had it smudged, so we can actually... We have a bit of safety. I'm gonna do the stupid thing and drop my smudges. I want to set up a polky test. It also cleared the couch too. I had like a bunch of stuff on here and it threw it all down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a poltergeist. Don't throw your lighter. It's one thing you never want to throw with your lighter. Unless you don't have any use for it anymore. Alright. Try this again, shall we? Yeah, polty throws are kind of weird, because now that every ghost can do levitations, the levitation, like whenever you like see an item floating through the air and it looks like they're going very far, that means nothing. That's literally just it levitating. Just levitating the item wherever it wants to. Any ghost can do that. The poltergeist, you're looking for the actual throws, like when it levitates and then tosses an item. You want a high velocity throw from it. And if every throw looks like that, that's a poltergeist. It's like a really high velocity and it just like, tosses it. Like it even threw the cup all the way back here. I can't even pick it up. Wait. Is it haunting? Yeah, it is. Yeah, every throw like that is big. Okay, just gotta run. See ya. I'm pretty sure that's a poltergeist. I am just gonna run. Please die. Okay. One thing you want to get at is one thing you want to get good at is hiding. That's what I meant to say. Oops. I've gotten so used to just running into closets and closing the door behind me. I've even been chased into a closet and they still don't get me. Okay, for sure, Poltergeist, not a Revenant, not a Fae. It did kind of sound quiet. Definitely not a Spirit. That was not 3 minutes when I smudged it. So it can either be a Poltergeist or Myling. It was obviously a Poltergeist.
I've got some jobs ready.
How many Polterplosions did it do? It only did 2, but it also changed twice. It went from the bathroom to the kitchen. Or no, it went from the bathroom to the hallway and then the hallway to upstairs. I guess. I don't know. And Bone was in the toilet. Let's go. Now, that was Edfield. We have Prison, Maple Lodge, Sunny Meadows, and Grafton left. We're down to 4. The big 4. Where should I go to next? What's the consensus? If I can talk, please. I also need to drink more water as well, or my W rather. Definitely a sucky feeling whenever your throat gets dry, so dry when you keep talking so much. Now I feel like I have to go to a medium map. Medium, small, medium, and then large or something. Should I also try to get prison out of the way? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for prison, I think that'll be a good map to go for. I'm not doing Tanglewood. I'm still on this all maps challenge. Alright, let's do the same thing that we did on high school. Start off with the Paramic, and then I guess this and this. Yeah, I could also replace this with the smudge and it'd be good too. Honestly, let me check the cameras real quick. It is rare, but you can find orbs like this. This is a room, so you might be able to find it here. Might be able to see a door open or something, but probably not. Yeah, A block. It might be in here. Got B block, infirmary. This can be a room. A big room here. Cafeteria is a really bad room for sure. I think I've had one ghost in here. Over the whole time that I played Phasmo. Alright, probably not gonna be there. Anywhere close by. That's totally fine. Yeah, prison is definitely a tough one. I think prison might have the most variety of where the breaker can spawn. And it's considered a medium map, and I think it's only considered medium because of how many rooms it has. But the rooms are huge, and plus, compare the experience finding the bone from here and compare it with Bleasdale, for example. If you're trying to find the bone on Bleasdale, you'll find it much quicker than on here in prison. Just because of the fact that the bones can spawn in the prison cells, which is really bad. And we also have a really bad curse possession too. Why does it have to give a summoning circle? Really? Can't do anything with that. I don't know if you guys caught it though, but I found the breaker. Okay, that was ambient noise. Yeah, breaker, this is one of the spawns. One spawns right here. It can spawn in A block. I think B block it does not spawn in. And then, yeah, there's 2 spawns downstairs, and then there's 1, 2, 3, I think. So I think there's 5 spawns in total, if I remember correctly. Okay, that's one. You got one at A block. Got one security's office, warden's office, and then also next to warden's office is that little infirmary hallway. That little green room that's there, I guess. I don't know what to call it. Anyways, we got the breaker on. Let's turn some lights on, shall we? You gotta go to the central control unit if you want the hallway lights on. This is the room that controls basically all the lights in the middle here. You can control them in the cafeteria, in the library here. I remember when this map came out, it was definitely scary. I mean, back then I was scared of playing this game by myself, but now I don't know. This game doesn't scare me that much anymore. I mean, of course you get moments where the ghost just pops up out of nowhere, but still. To me, it's not that scary anymore. Alright. We'll probably have to start breaking out the thermo, to be honest. That was me. Yeah, the blocks are just like so bad. Let me check. This room is 9. Yeah, I think that's how it works. So whenever you're looking for the bone in prison, for example, I've actually done a bunch of testing with the Ouija board. And when you ask for the bone and it says like a block, like A block or B block, it'll give you one of 5 options. You have the block hallway, you have bottom left, bottom right, top left, top right. So there's like 5 sections in each of the blocks, which is really bad. Okay, that means there's just like much more likely chance. It's much more likely for the ghost to spawn there and for the bone as well, which makes this just a really hard map. Like honestly, I feel like they should change the blocks, like make it like top and bottom. And that should be like the only sections for that. Instead of 5 sections per block, just have it 2. Have it be 2. Alright, I feel like I'm close to breaking the breakers, so probably shouldn't be turning on too many lights. I mean, to be honest, I'd probably just use a semicircle. Take my sanity down by a little bit and then see if it hunts. Stuff like that. Have not heard anything though, so my guess is it's in one of the blocks. And probably like upstairs A block or something. I thought I saw a bone for a second. Like, is that a spine? Yeah, breaker can spawn right here as well. And this warden's office right here can spawn right there. Yeah, I don't think the ghost is here at all. I mean, I'll keep this out, maybe. You never know. Yeah, let's light the semicircle, to be honest. I'm not gonna light it all the way, I just want to light it enough to lose sanity. I think that's my plan right now. What sanity do we think I'm at right now? I feel like I've been walking around in the dark for a good bit. I'm probably like around 80 to 90% sanity. And each candle takes me down by 16, so 2 candles will put me right at like 50, or like just below 50. So now we can see if it's gonna hunt. Man, I can't believe they gave us a semicircle. That thing sucks. That's definitely the worst curse possession in the game. Takes so much sanity, you can't really do much with it. I mean, you can like light a candle or 2 at a time. Okay, yeah, we're basically right at 50. So I was pretty much right. Right below. 5724, by the way. That's a lot of case numbers. Alright. Let me grab 2 of this and 1 of that. Just in case it like might be a raid or something. But now we gotta be ready for it to hunt. Maybe I should have put a crucifix in here, honestly. If it's a raid that teleports to me, then I'm just dead. You know, it'll be fine. We're fine. We good. We got lockers here too, that's huge. Okay. Yeah, we're totally good. Blinking lights, huh? This is actually the room. Nah. I think that blinking light was probably just the game. I've noticed a lot of times, especially in big maps, there'll just be random blinking lights like far away from the ghost room. So I don't think the blinking lights always means that's the ghost flickering the lights. I'm pretty sure that's just random. Alright, I don't really need that. What I need is the ghost to start hunting. Let's see, let me sit in the dark for like a split second. And okay, stay in the light. Okay, now I'm at like probably like 45% sanity, maybe. Might be shade. Is that a ghost? Potentially could have been a ghost. I'm just gonna put this all up there and here. Ghosty Pants. What is your name? Heather Sweeney. I don't know, it's a girl model. Probably gonna be the little girl crawling on the ground. The most annoying one. Still not hunting. Is this actually like a shade or something? Because shades can't hunt right now. And same for Deogens, actually. Oh, actually, if this is a Dio, that's gonna be huge. Alright, whatever. I'm lighting. Okay, now I should definitely be in hunting range for every ghost now. If it just still doesn't hunt, then this is like a weird ghost. Like, it actually might be like a mimic or something. All I want to know is where the ghost is, to be honest. I want to know where the ghost is. Okay, there we go. Finally. I'm trying to listen for upstairs as well. None of the lights are blinking. I haven't walked over here yet. So it's more likely it's gonna be on this side. Ghost. Don't kill me now. Is it actually here? I don't hear anything. Like, it could be upstairs and I can't hear it. Even though this is all a wide open area. The paramedic sucks. Wait, it's done already? Oh yeah, it just finished. Huh. Interesting. That's a little weird. I thought I could hear upstairs footsteps, so it might just be upstairs. Yeah, this is where a tier 3 paramedic would definitely come in handy. Alright. Is the candle still lit? Looking good. Alright, there's not really any light switches nearby. I guess I'll flick this one. Just finds the bone. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate the bone can literally spawn anywhere in here. We've had the Ouija board tell us it's in the central control room right there, and we never could find it. I think there's a bug where it can spawn underneath the prison. So we had that happen one time. Very annoying, but it is what it is. This is definitely one of the older maps, that's for sure. Now that they reworked Blizo and Grafton. I think the oldest map is obviously Tanglewood, of course. Although that's been changed. That's been changed once. They moved around in a couple doors. High school really hasn't changed much at all. I think they added like a couple furniture hiding spots, but that's about it. Okay, what is wrong with this ghost, by the way? Why is it just like not hunting at all for like 5 minutes at a time? Like, do I need to do this? Like, I don't even have sanity to be able to do that. Buddy? The fact that I can... Okay, there we go. I can't flick it anymore, that means it's hunting. I'm gonna go upstairs. I think it is upstairs. This door's wide open. Did I leave it open? I mean, I don't hear anything. Yeah, prison kind of sucks for finding a ghost, to be honest. You know what also could have happened? I could have just walked up as the ghost was walking down on the other stairs. And I have no way of telling because my paramedic sucks. It's only tier 2. Like tier 2, tier 1, basically the same in my eyes, honestly. Literally the same in my eyes. I mean, tier 2 is like slightly better distance and it has a wider cone. But tier 3 is just obviously the best. You can hear a floor above and below. Like you have like all that power just unlocked. Just immediately. Alright, well. I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna take some pills and then just light the semicircle. I literally just want to see the ghost. Just get any information that I can. Oh man. Got like a hair sticking into my eye or something. Very annoying when that happens. Alright. Yeah, we're like 0. Very much 0%. Heather Sweeney, you stink. I guess I'll take this and this. I mean, what else can we do? And all I want to do is just see the ghosts. I want to find the ghost, but obviously I can't do that for a couple hunts. I mean, I'm walking around the prison, I don't hear anything. Okay. Right, you. No? Okay, not a wraith. Hey, buddy. It went straight upstairs. Not a Raichu. I thought it was Raichu because I heard the heartbeat sounded very loud there. She's coming. Okay. Jeez. She's walking my exact footsteps. She was speeding up. It's not a phantom. Probably not an Obake. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. Well, I just smudged it, so at like 32, 10 probably around there. Not a phantom, not a Jin. Probably not an Oni, it wasn't blinking enough. Not a Raichu, probably not a Myling. Definitely not a Hantu. I think that's purely normal speed. And then... yeah, that's basically about it, so it's probably just Goryo. It's literally gonna give me a Goryo in prison. Because the game loves me, right? Always gotta give me the hardest ghosts on the hardest maps. Alright, well that didn't really answer my question. Where's the ghost? No clue. Let me just do like one more test, and then I'm literally just gonna leave and reset. Because this is just a bad... like, RNG has just screwed us here. Bad curse possession, bad room. It's like, it's either like somewhere very far upstairs, or it's like upstairs in one of the blocks. And I literally have like no more sanity. I'm most definitely gonna be killed, probably. But I just want to see how long is it gonna take for it to hunt again. It's already been a minute. And like 10 more seconds, normal ghost can hunt, I think. I believe so. Yeah, cause with this tier 2 paramag, it sucks. Like, I really wish they, at each tier, it would like unlock a floor pretty much. Like this one, you could hear like the same floor you're on, and then like a floor above or something. Or even if it was just like a floor you're on and a floor down or something. That'd be nice. But the paramag is trash until you get to tier 3. Hey, my friend Jacob is playing Phasmo. Let's go. Yeah, normal ghosts have been able to hunt for now. In 2 minutes right now, I think. Or no, right now. I think now it's been around 2 minutes since I smudged it. And my sanity is for sure gone. Remember, I lit those 2 candles. It's like minus 32% sanity. Something like that. Oh, okay, now spirit. That's good to know. Probably not a Banshee. I feel like I probably would have had it roam to me at one point. I kind of need to test for yokai. If I can find where the ghost is. I feel like it's over here. That door is wide open. Yo, buddy! Oh yeah, it's there. Okay. Wait. Yeah, I can hear the footsteps. So for sure, no mining. Wait. You coming? I think it's upstairs now. And now it's probably coming. Or it's probably stopping. I assume it's done. So I'm just gonna walk into here. Yeah, okay. Turn some lights on. We know it's not Jin. It's just kind of weird that it hasn't shut the breaker off yet. But I'm gonna do a stupid move. I'm gonna hide in the room with it. I really want to check for yokai. Joke AI. This might be a hiding spot, although if you can throw something through this, then the ghost can see you through that. I don't know, maybe this will block my head. Because how the ghosts work, by the way, if they're trying to look for the player, they look for your feet as well as your head. That's how the ghosts see you, pretty much. So if your head is poking out somewhere, they're gonna find you. Or if your feet's like poking out somewhere, like if there's like a gap here and they can see you through that, they're gonna find you as well. If you don't feel comfortable on a map at the URA, I mean, it could literally be like any of these ghosts still. But I'm just gonna check for yokai, and yeah, that's about it. Mimic we can be able to see from the screen, so I'll check that again. Like, I don't even know if it's hunting. Actually, it's not hunting, right? Because the lights aren't blinking. Honestly, if it is upstairs, let me hide in this room instead. It's hunting now. Okay. Come on, Ghost Pants. Come get me. Get me if you can. It's a yokai. Maybe. I don't think so. No, it came right to me there. It might kill me here. Please no. Please no. Okay, I thought it was the yokai at first, but no, it came right back to me once I turned my light on. I'll probably also say no Portuguese. Honestly, it's probably just a Goryo. Crappy Goryo. Alright, get me out of here. I just smudged it again, so if it hunts like really fast, we can just go demon, but it's just probably gonna be a boring ghost, to be honest. And Mare, I literally cannot figure that out on that floor. Mare is impossible to figure out unless you can somehow have it change rooms many times. And Yurei, I still don't really know how they work with the cell doors, because normally with normal doors they can only fully open or fully close the door. They will never like leave it in the middle. But the cell doors, they move side to side. They don't like open. They don't swing open. So I don't know. I assume if it like leaves it, if it like moves it, and it's not like fully closed or fully open, like sideways, or like however those doors close, then we could probably rule out Yurei from that. Shade is gonna be pretty difficult. I just leave the Goryo and try again, to be honest. I'm not gonna spend like an hour trying to figure out the ghost and then maybe get it wrong still. Like, it'll be a Mare that just literally has no access to lights. And it was a Shade. Oh, great. Well, I'm not about to spend like an hour trying to figure you out, you piece. It's just like a bad package altogether. We had a bad ghost room, bad cursed possession, annoying ghost. Just all bad. Alright. What do I want to grab? I guess I'll do this, and a smudge. I kind of want to try and use cursed possession to find the ghost, if I can. I swear, if this gives me another summoning circle, I'm gonna leave. Okay, so far... Okay, we have a board. You know what? That is really helpful. Goodbye. I'm actually gonna give it a second, because I've... Oh, we got the breaker here again. Let's go. I've noticed that whenever you start the round, ghosts are always like where they're not supposed to be. Like on Ridgeview, for example, if you like have a hunt right away, they're hunting like from the first floor. But then if they hunt again later, they're like from a different floor. They're like in the basement or like upstairs randomly. So I've noticed that like ghosts don't really start like in their room. I feel like they almost like start near the front door, and then they roam to the room or something. Like that's how it feels like they work. I don't know. Very dumb. I'm just gonna give it a second. Like, to be honest, I'm literally gonna grab some more stuff. I want to make sure the ghost is gonna be in the room when I ask where it is. Because the Ouija board, it doesn't give you the ghost room, it just tells you where the ghost is at that time. So, for example, if the ghost was like spawning at the entrance, and it says entrance, then I know the ghost was there, but then it might have roamed somewhere else. And the bad thing about that question, it takes 50% sanity. So if you're ready to lose a lot of your sanity, then you feel free to go for it, but don't think I really want to. Alright. Should I grab that? I guess I will. Just go no evidence mode right now. Alright, so now I'll go and ask, where are you? And we can see what it says. Luckily, all these rooms don't have numbers to them, which is honestly totally fine with me. Where are you? Buddy. It's a revenant. You hear how slow it is? Okay, well, it actually wasn't an entrance. Hey, John Doe. Buddy. That guy's a little crazy. Yeah, you hear how fast that guy was? That is pretty fast. And I could tell right away from that smudge, by the way. Like, it still sounds like he's like somewhat fast, but don't forget this is 150% speed. So his slow is still like not that slow. I could actually probably loop it around this table here. I mean, we have an entrance ghost though. That's honestly crazy. And you know what? I'm gonna check for orbs because I can. And it's always a possibility for it to be a mimic, for sure. And I guess I'll walk into there, but I want to check from here as well. Oh, it's a mimic! It's actually a mimic. You see that? There's orbs. That is crazy. Another mimic, are you kidding me? I think this is our second mimic of this challenge. That's all this crazy. So it was mimicking a revenant at that time. Man, it was really trying to kill me there. Well, well, well. Ghost. We have ghost orbs. Wait, no, never mind. I keep forgetting this is not no evidence. Okay, maybe not a mimic yet. I forgot. This is insanity. We have one evidence. Ghost orbs is good for revenant, and we need to check for freezing, spirit box, and UV first. Okay, don't get too ahead of myself. It can still be a mimic, but it's probably just a revenant. We'll see. I don't know why I keep forgetting this is insanity. We have evidence. Okay. I'll definitely take this, and then I guess another smudge, honestly. Keep ourselves safe. We're really good on sanity now, but you never know. If it actually is a mimic, then it could mimic a demon, hunt us, and kill us right away. Alright. It actually is here, though. We have orbs. That's honestly probably the best evidence you can get, because wherever the orbs are, that's the ghost room. That's how they work. The orbs always stay in the ghost room. Alright. Have some salt. Just gonna place it everywhere here. Alright, buddy, you wanna touch a door, please? You wanna give me a sign? Okay, spirit box. Oh. Okay, no UV. So that's one step towards no mimic. Let's see, is it freezing yet? Honestly, I wouldn't mind a mimic, but I'm kind of glad I didn't leave right away. Because then I would have remembered that it was in crazy insanity, obviously. Get one evidence. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Okay. Yeah, probably is just a revenant. It kind of sucks that I broke the board, but I didn't really have a chance. I didn't really have a choice, is what I meant to say. Yeah, the revenant was coming at me, I had to smudge and just hide. Okay, it's right there, actually. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Where are you? Are you here? Alright, confirmed no spirit box. I was following the ghost footsteps. Okay, I don't really have to look for UV anymore. So basically it has to be freezing if it is a mimic. Let's see. 2.1 still. Yeah, probably not gonna be a mimic. Okay. I'm very glad I didn't leave right away, because I would have just left with mimic and then just got it wrong and have to redo the prison again. Okay, it is for sure a revenant. John Doe the Revenant. Jeez. That is crazy. And an entrance ghost too, by the way. That's honestly the best ghost you can ask for right there. And I could have actually found the room if I just looked at the screens there at the start. Revenant! Let's go. Thank you. Thank you, buddy, for being right there. Oh, I thought it said 5 room changes. Only 5 interactions. That's like nothing. Wow. Was that during the hunt? Did it like only touch 5 things during the hunt? Honestly, kind of crazy. Alright, well, we're down to 3 now. Grafton, Maple Lodge, Sunny Meadows. I think we go to Grafton. This one will be fun. I actually started here, but then I died. But I got the ghost right. But I died, so that means I didn't do it. Sorry. Let's start with this. Actually, no, this, and then put a camera. Just in case we get like any ghost vents or something. Like honestly, photo camera is definitely like a solid choice to start with. Okay, if you find a bone, you can just take a picture, pick it up. Easy as that. Alright. Okay, obviously first thing first, get the breaker on. Can you give me a sign, ghost? Okay, nice, it's here. Perfect. Hmm. 8.3. That's a little colder. Are we gonna have a mannequin room again? No. Yeah, this room is insulated, so it is gonna be warming up. This room, not so much, because it's connected outside, so it should always be around 9 degrees. Unless the ghost is cooling it down, but nope. Same for this room, and then this room, for whatever reason, is an insulated room, even though there's literally a big hole that's connecting to that cold room right there, so make that make sense. I don't know, in my opinion, this shouldn't be insulated at all. Alright, so probably an upstairs ghost then. Everywhere seems kind of normal. Just normal temperatures. Alright. I'm coming up. Ooh, yeah. I hope I get a ghost, not in here, but like in the hallway or something. 9.9, okay. This is also insulated room, that bathroom. And then same for the master bedroom here. And it's not cold here, so there. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be using that looping spot though, that's for sure. That bathroom there. 8.3. That's normal looking. Or are we gonna have a doll room ghost? No, okay. No semicircle as well. And this is also insulated. Like you can check with the thermo, obviously. This not so much because the broken ceiling there, right there. Kind of obvious. It's an attic ghost, isn't it? Yep. Yay. I hate it, the attic, honestly. I mean, got a looping spot there, but I don't know. This ghost room is honestly bad, especially if you're trying to like stop with the crucifix. Cause they can hunt up here. The ghost can also hunt all the way down here too. Cause this is all attic room. Buddy. Oh, I'm dead. That's a demon. What? As I was saying, they can just hunt wherever they want, basically. It hunted like in a different room. I had no chance there. I literally had no chance. Like, I was on my way out. Yeah, demon. That's basically the only ghost that could have hunted me there. Thanks. Honestly, thank you, actually. I didn't want to add a ghost anyways. Hopefully now it's like an entrance ghost or something. To be honest, I'm not mad about that. I got the ghost correct. That's all I can ask for. I literally had no chance there anyways. I mean, fast ghost. Spawned next to me. Wasn't expecting it. Oh, the bone is in the chandelier there. Is that gonna work? That does work. That is very camouflaged. Excuse me. Alright. Turn some lights on. Alright. Surely the breaker's not gonna be here again, right? It is. Let's go. There are 2 breaker spots. They can spawn here and then up there on the way to the attic. That's another spawn. Okay, please be a better ghost. Ghost room. Like, dining room is kind of big, but I don't want attic. No attic, please. Okay, no mannequin room. That's okay. 9.5. Bathroom? Uh-oh. It's looking like it's gonna be upstairs. And probably an attic room, if I were to guess. Okay, no monkey paw. I didn't really look at the other perspective spots, but that's fine. We'll find it. Honestly, just give like a mirror or something. 9.7. Oh, 4 degrees. Well, well, well. Hello there. Ghost. Better not haunt me right now. I swear. Yeah, but that was like a perfect example of that game. Like, as I was saying, they can hunt from wherever in the attic room. Like, just past those stairs, it's all attic. Okay, if you have a ghost up here, you should get cold breath right away when you walk to this spot. But then, of course, it doesn't even hunt in its room. It hunts, like, somewhere else randomly. Which is such a nice ghost, right? Alright, anyways, we found the ghost already. So that's actually good. I don't know if I want to put any crucifixes right away. I might hold on to a smut or something. But now we'll be fine. What's the chance of giving me a demon again, huh? Like, in my experience, 100%. Just gonna be like, oops, all demons. Alright. Ghost event. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Okay. So probably not gonna be a spirit box. That's probably the best time to do spirit box is after a ghost event. Just definitely the best time, I feel like. Oh, it kind of sucks it broke the lights, but it is what it is. Whenever the ghost does a ghost event, it's standing right there. But just in case, where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Where are you? You can loop a ghost here. I've done a little bit. Only on normal speed though, but I think it should be good on fast speeds. Honestly, it might be even better on fast speeds because they get stuck in that like hiding spot area. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Also, have you seen this? The glowing corn. It's all just like randomly glowing. It should only be like this portion of it glowing, but it's all lit. Don't know why. Just bug probably. Lighting bug. Alright. Let's do this and this. If it haunts, it haunts. I'll be fine, right? I should be fine if I can get to a looping spot. If it's from somewhere else randomly, then I may not be fine. Oh, it turned a light on. It turned this light on here. Ooh, okay. Not a mare. That is great information. All right, buddy. What's all like right there? This is the hiding spot, by the way, so we can't actually hide here. Okay. No UV. That's good. And the ghost is currently standing over there. 1.2. Give me breathing? Maybe. Probably not though. How about orbs? Hopping throne. Cool. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Alright. It's always good just to double check spirit box. You always want to double check. Until you know for sure like it's not going to be that, or you have other evidence. I feel like it's probably going to be like a Goryo. It's going to be like Goryo dots or something. Or EMF 5 actually. I should get the EMF in. Alright. I definitely want the EMF because I think I don't have any activity screens on right now. I just have the sanity screen. So that's add to the challenge. Okay, you can tell EMF 5 from the activity chart, but that's part of the challenge in my head. So I don't want to get like the evidence given to me. Kind of want to figure it out on my own. Which, I mean, there's obviously a number of ways you can do that. It's fast, and then it's kind of obvious. It's very slow, and like all the different speeds, of course. You can tell it goes based on all that. Oh, you gotta go, time difference. All right, yeah, thank you for chatting. I really appreciate it. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your night or day or wherever you are. Take it easy. All right. Yeah, definitely feel free to ask me questions whenever you do they come by. I'm always open to answering them. Like I feel like I know a lot about the game, but there's still like some things I don't know. Hope turn a light on. EMF 2. Okay. You can get UV on this, I believe. I think it shows up on the top. But yeah, no UV. I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of thinking this is gonna be a Goryo. Hasn't been riding. Like it's either EMF 5 or dots, I think. Because the temperature's at the point where it's like gonna fluctuate between 1 and 3 degrees all the time. So it's just forever gonna be like 1 to 3 degrees now. Until it rums away or something. Like it gets down to 1.0, but the ghost is just still in here. Like it hasn't even walked out yet. You see that? Hey, buddy. What are you doing? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Yeah, it's just EMF 4 because the ghost vent. EMF 4 will always be ghost vents. I'm also getting notifications, so give me a quick second. Oh, my friend Jacob wants to play Phasmo. I'm doing a challenge right now, though. Alright. I have a good feeling it's probably just gonna be Goryo. And that means we should be seeing dots. But the bad thing about Goryo is you can't see the dots. You can't see it with your naked eye. You can only see it through a camera. And there's also another rule that you have to follow with the Goryo. You can't be in the room with it. Hey, buddy. Alright, not a phantom. Let me check for EMF real quick. EMF 5. Okay. That is huge. Okay. That's why I always check. Always check. Alright, well, we know it's not a raid. It's stepped in salt. We know it can't be an Obake. Can't be a Goryo. Definitely can't be a Shade. It did sing Ghost Vent there. And then Raichu. I don't think it's a Raichu. I didn't hear any, like, really bassy heartbeats there. Okay, that's huge, though. It might be an Oni, just based on how many Ghost Vents it's doing. Let me check my sanity. I want to see what it is. Cause we can do that same Oni test that we did on the Camp Woodland run. Okay, you know your sanity, like if I'm 50% for example, or 70% for example, I get hit by a ghost vent and then I get down by 20%, then that's obviously an Oni. Now we are like right at hunting range. You know what? Spirit we can test for, mining. I mean, all these ghosts we can easily test for. I think I might want a paramech instead. I'll definitely recommend having a paramech because paramechs are just really good tools for listening to the ghost. Especially with all this rain happening. Just turn this on and it's all quiet. I do want to make sure I have a crucifix on top of me over there. They can definitely already hunt. Most likely already by now. So I just want to make sure and stay safe. Alright. And then we have a smudge somewhere else, right? Oh, shut the breaker off. Not a Jinn. That's actually huge. That also kind of sucks though, because I can't see now. Oh no, it's hunting. I feel like sneezing. I don't like it. Oh, we have a science spot here. That's sick. Okay, I'm literally just can't see here. I'd rather be able to be up there with the ghost. Oh, it's also done already. Okay, nice. Let's hurry up and get back there. Yeah, it did sound like normal speed. I didn't really hear anything special with that speed. But it's huge that we can roll a Jinn now. Okay, shut the breaker off. Also sucks that I broke the hallway light out there, but that's fine. Okay, didn't I have some... Yeah, crucifix there and here. Okay. We good. Okay, it's throwing stuff. That's fine. Alright. Yeah, this should be a very easy test. So hungry. Okay. Well, how about you go to the kitchen then, huh? We can smudge it, test for the spirit. They get stopped for 3 minutes. We can listen for it and test for mining that way. Okay, when they're outside of the range, when they're like messing with your equipment, you will not hear any of their footsteps if it's a mining. And they're just quiet in general. Like they'll be just like so much quieter compared to other ghosts. Alright, buddy. And then twins, they have 2 different speeds, either slightly faster or slightly slower, which should be definitely noticeable. And then Oni, all you gotta do is just look at it, which I have a feeling it's just an Oni. It's only done just normal ghost events. I don't think I've had any airballs yet, or misformed ghost events. Okay, I can hear it. Where'd it go? Come back. Oh, there it goes. I think that's an Oni. When I saw it come in like right at the last second, it looked like it was like, doing the double blink like really fast. I mean, Oni makes sense. It makes perfect sense with all the ghost vents it's been doing. All right. Yeah, so why is this loop so good, by the way? The ghost has a specific path it can follow. It like goes around here, and then when it comes to this area, it can't actually walk over this for whatever reason. It has to go like around this, and then it can like do its full loop. And for us, obviously as the player, we can just hug the tub right there. Easily do that. All right, I don't think it's a myling. I'm fairly certain it's just Oni. I just want another hunt though. All right, I do have to be ready to smudge though. I don't want to die. It's such a good ghost. Honestly, I should definitely have my crucifix on top of me. For sure. Alright, buddy. I'm ready. Come trying to kill me, huh? Just try it. See what happens. Here we go. That's definitely an Oni. I'm gonna smite it. I don't feel comfortable with that. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, that was a bit scary. I like looping when it goes clockwise. When it changes direction, that's when it gets a little scary, to be honest. Okay, it's done already. It's throwing stuff. Alright, yeah, that's obviously an Oni to me. Onis are basically the opposites of phantoms, where phantoms, they have longer, or they have like a longer period in between each blink. They have like a 1 to 2 second period of invisibility before they blink again. Whereas Onis, I don't know the specifics, but they just blink a lot more. Like they're more visible compared to like how the phantom's more invisible. That's obviously an Oni. I can kind of tell like just on the how active it is too. Just doing like lots of ghost spins back to back sometimes. It's super active. And super visible. Let's go. Easy. Only 15 minutes, that's not too bad. And Bone was in the foyer, of course. It was just a spine on top of the chandelier there. Alright, we're down to 2. Maple Lodge campsite and then the big guy, Sunny Meadows. Uh-oh. But we're getting there. We're so close. Let's just finish this strong. Wait. Is this a blood moon? Why is that red? Wait. Why is that red? I just saw the reflection. I was like, uh-oh. Alright, let me check the 2 rooms that I can check and maybe find orbs. I don't know. You're very unlikely to find the ghost room like this, so that for sure. Okay, well, I'm gonna recruit the paramech again. And then this and this. I guess same stuff as last time. Let's see if we can find the ghost pretty quickly. Honestly, hopefully we can get a good cursed possession mirror. Honestly, I think mirror is probably the best cursed possession. Just because it, perfect. Because it tells you exactly where the ghost room is. Okay, I know what that is. That's the bathrooms over here. I'm just gonna check for generators real quick. Not one there. AKA the breaker. Just on these outside maps, there are generators. Which is kind of cool that there's 3 different breakers you can have. The OG ones, which are on the high school and prison maps. The new ones, which are on the house maps, and then the generators, which are on these outside maps. Maple Lodge and Campsite, or Maple Lodge and then Camp Uland. Alright, so it's in the bathroom area. Now I probably shouldn't be walking here, but you know what, whatever. Oh yeah, look at those lights. Well, not a gin. Alright, so these rooms are a little different. So if I walk here... Wait. Okay, so there's 3 rooms here, by the way, if you didn't know. I just wanted to check with the thermometer. So it's almost like... We'll walk here. Yeah, I'm in the room now, I think. So I'm trying to get used to like how this room is. There's 3 rooms. You have this bathroom, I think the woman's bathroom. It's the inside and the outside part, so it's like kind of like split in half. So this whole side, outside and inside, is one room. This whole half is also 1 room. And I think it's just like a little portion here. That skinny room and then a little bit area out here is also 1 room. I believe that's how it's put. And obviously it's always good to check with the thermometer. That's a pretty good tool to like tell where ghost rooms are, or what's what with ghost rooms. Like recently, actually, we figured out, me and my friend Sucrose, we've been playing. We had a shade that killed us here, and we were thinking, how is it hunting? It was like in this area. Well, apparently there's 2 rooms here. You have the path that goes around this campfire. That's 1 room, and then the campfire itself in this little circle is also a separate room, which we had no idea until we figured that out, like a little bit after that. So gotta be careful about that. The thermometer is definitely your friend if you want to tell the difference between different rooms. For sure. Alright. Yeah, we were very low though, because I mean I did use the mirror, which took 20% sanity. And then I was just walking around in the dark the whole time too. So let's take some pills, shall we? Some pills. It's what do I want to grab? I guess riding this. And then I guess UV. No, you know what? Crucifix. If that room is just that little sliver, it should be covered pretty easily. Yeah, I like to turn the breaker on, so let me do a little detour right now. It should just be right here. Boom. Easy. Yeah, if you're definitely new to the game, I would definitely recommend getting used to how the maps are. Like all the pathways and stuff. Because once you like learn the whole layout, it's pretty good. Because then you know like where to run to if you're being chased by a ghost or something. All that sort of stuff. Let me put this down. And then, let's see, check the thermometer. So 10 degrees in here, so that means it probably already roamed. So now it's in this room. So now it's in this bathroom and outside area here. Which, is this like part of that one room? No. Here. Okay, did a shower. Yeah, so I guess it's like a whole sliver and that's the room there. It's a little weird. Alright, well we found the ghost though. And then let me just move over everything. Alright. Door moved. That was fully opened. Okay. Yeah, orbs I think can show up in here and then just outside here too. So you gotta check everywhere for orbs. Kinda sucks how that's how it is, but it is what it is. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? I don't think that light does anything, although maybe it does. No clue. I'm just gonna see if I can figure it out. Ah, this might be your ray. That is fully opened again. Interesting. So your ray would be orbs, dots, and freezing, I believe. That's the Uray evidence. So it's probably not gonna be orbs. So it's either gotta be dots or freezing. If it's gonna be an actual Uray. Also, I don't know why you can hear the lighter now. Usually when you're in the rain, you don't hear it at all. You try to flick it, you don't hear anything. A little weird. Alright. Honestly, pretty good start though. Found the ghost already. Just gonna... I'll leave the smudge. I'll be fine. Yeah, my sanity's still pretty high. We got a crucifix over there. If it's a demon, it'll easily get stopped. And I'm kind of feeling you're right here. Like both times that bathroom stall door is open all the way. Alright, buddy. Have some dots. Have some salt. Spirit bucks. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Alright, buddy. Let me place salt, so then he has to walk into it. Dots. Yep, we have dots. And we cannot be erased. Can't be Gorak, we can see the dots. Can't be Dio. Those heartbeat sounds weren't that loud, so probably not that. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have recorded him. I could have recorded him to see if it was going to disappear. Also, this is really loud, by the way. That's kind of bugging me. I don't know, it like sounds so much louder inside. Don't like that. Alright, buddy. So we're fairly starting to see Yuri. I just want to see like another door touch, please. Also, by the way, where did I put the crucifix here? There is no light in this room, is there? I think it's literally just that. Alright. Well. I like putting the crucifix in a way where I can cover as much area as possible. So I think like putting it like right here will cover all this room and basically all this room here too. So we should be good. Can you give me a sign? Keith Doe. Yes. Okay, not a phantom. I recorded a ghost and he didn't disappear. It is doing some singing. I'm gonna walk into him. My sanity should be like around 70%, maybe like 65. I'm checking for Banshee now. That's what I'm doing. When a Banshee does a sing ghost event, their ghost events will take 15% sanity instead of the normal 10%. Yeah, that is kind of weird that's only doing sing ghost events. A little different. But yeah, we're kind of... Could be Thay, it is kind of active. But our sanity is low. That is quite low. I probably lost a bit of sanity when I was standing in the dark over there. So, like in reality, I would have been like, I don't know, maybe actually 60% sanity. Or like just below 60. So this might actually just be a Banshee. Which would make sense. So in that case, let me do this, this, and this. I'm just going to set up an area at the front here, and I'm just going to see if it walks to me. That's going to be a big thing right there. If the ghost just randomly just starts doing stuff around me, even though I'm very far away from its ghost room, that should be Oni. Or not Oni, Banshee. I just want to watch this. It's like Banshee or Yurei, in my opinion. What I'm kind of thinking. Let me just sit here for a second, see if it ever walks to me here. If it does, then it's probably a Banshee. Whenever you do this stuff, by the way, I think you should definitely make sure you're a bit far away from the ghosts. But not too far. If you're on like a huge map and you're like on the opposite side, I don't think it can roam to you, because I think Banshees do have a limit. I think it's only the Banshees that have a limit, though. Like, Phantoms can still roam to you from very far away. And then Wraiths can obviously just teleport to you whenever they want. But like this distance should be totally fine. It should easily be able to roam to us, and we can go from there. And so far, not really feeling Banshee. Oh, I think I'm gonna walk with the crucifix, just in case it decides to hunt on top of me. I feel like it probably is using the crucifix in here, though. Most likely. Crucifix. That is fully used. Yeah. Hey. That sounds like normal speed, so probably not a Thay. Hey, actually, come back. I want to check for you. Okay. Okay, now you're okay. I kind of have to stay here. Oh. Yeah, he came right to me, so not the yokai. Yokais are very stupid. So the range that they can detect players, like via electronics or sound, they get to hear you talking, is very, very small. It's like a 1 meter range around the ghosts, which is extremely small. Because all the other ghosts, they have like a 5 meter range, which is like obviously like 5 times as big, or 5 times bigger the range. All right, we got a smudge, but we don't have to worry about any smudge timer. I guess just only to worry when it's gonna hunt again. But you know what? I think I'm gonna take some pills. I should still have enough pills to be above 50, right? Alright, we got all our pills still. Yeah, we're totally fine. Okay, 2 pills. I think now I just wanna... What do I wanna do? I'm gonna bring a sound recorder to test for Banshee, but I wanna see it touch more doors. I have a feeling it might just be your Ray, because there was also another bathroom door over there that was fully opened. All right, ghosts. But it definitely didn't hunt from this room here. It hunted from a different room. Still 1.1 or 1.8 though, so it's just, I guess it just rummed away and then hunted. Yeah, 10 degrees in here, and then also 10 degrees in here. Okay. Don't see any sound. Can you give me a sign? Keith Doe. Keith, wanna do something? Pretty please. Alright, let me make sure everything's going alright. How's the stream looking? Hopefully it's looking okay. Why is my YouTube stream like so far behind? Yeah, YouTube Studio got like a new updated look, I guess, so I'm getting used to that. But it says I'm like 148 right now. And I'm back by like a long time. It says I've been streaming for an hour. It's been longer than an hour, that's for sure. 2 hours 21 minutes right now. All right, buddy, are you actually here? They might have just changed. I think it's still here. Can you give me a sign, please? Okay, that's just a sound. That's such a normal sound. Just like whispering. Yeah, by the way, if you're like recording and you throw your sound recorder down while you're recording, it's just gonna cancel it. It'll cancel it completely. So you're not gonna get that. What you wanna do is record it for like a good second, either let go and it'll autocomplete, and if it doesn't, just switch over to a new item and then come back, turn it on, and then it'll also autocomplete. That's like a neat little trick I've been able to do with like the long sounds. There's some sounds that you have to record and then it's just like it keeps recording until the sound finishes. But to go against that, all you gotta do is just switch over and then turn your thing on again, and then boom, it's done. All right, can you give me a sign though? Doe, Keith Doe. I need that sign, Mr. Doe. Okay, just go spent. I mean, not really liking it, but we have a crucifix here, so we should be covered. Can you touch a door? One of these doors, please. And one of these. Oh. Where's the sound at? Okay, it's just another whisper. That's fine. Yeah, but you see how there's like a big gap right there? That just like, that it like automatically stopped it. Just stopped recording. Which also is kind of nice if you know that you're about to get a duplicate sound, just throw your sound recorder down, and then boom. Remember, if you like switch over and then turn it on again, it's just gonna auto-complete it. And that's with the tier 2 and tier 3 sound recorder. I think the tier 1 is a little bit different. It works slightly different. With that one, I think you can actually just let go after a couple seconds and it auto-completes every sound. But then sometimes it doesn't record, so I don't know. No clue. What I do know is I want a sound or sign, please, Mr. Doe. Like, I want to shut the light off and be in the dark, but I also want my sanity to be high too. Oh, dirty water. And I've got a feeling it's like either Banshee or Yurei. It's gotta be. Well, let me take this crucifix out. I think I'm gonna try and get it to hunt, and then I want to look at it. Cause just to make sure, I wanna make sure it's not gonna be an Oni. Turn these lights on. It beeped because I walked here. All right. I think I'm probably just gonna start a hunt. Also, why can't I open that? Thank you. You hear me turn it on. Alright, salt, smudge, and I guess this. Might as well. Alright, buddy. If you're a banshee, roam to me, please. Gonna put some salt down. Alright. And then, don't really need this anymore. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna probably just use a mirror. That's a bathroom. That's still a bathroom. Oh, get more notifications. House haunting. Wait. Why is my paramount glitching out when it's not even near me? You see that? Alright, here it comes. He be coming. Alright. Definitely not an Oni. It's not visible enough at all. Not even close. Alright, have a smudge. Smudge at 26:45. It's also still speeding up, by the way, while I have electronics here. So clearly no Raichu. And no Oni, so it literally is Banshee or Yurei. I said 26 something. I forgot already, to be honest. I don't know, that's why I like having a timer on the screen, because I can just start my timer and then not worry about it. Okay, shut that up, please. Okay, Ghost Vent again, shut up. Okay, probably been almost a minute real soon. Just touch a door, please. That's all I want you to do is just touch a door. It's been doing so many seeing ghost vents. Like, I really feel like it's a Yurei, but then it's also doing seeing ghost vents, so that makes me think it's a Banshee. Yeah, I don't know. I hate that sometimes, because sometimes ghosts just do seeing ghost vents all the time. Like, I will literally have just random ghosts that aren't Banshees just do that. Alright, crucifix here. Just want to make sure I'm covered. Alright. I'm very certain it's just a Yurei, though. You're watching me, huh? Are you the chat? The chat's watching me. Oh no. The chat's in my game right now. Honestly, I'm just gonna go Yurei. I mean, those two door touches, they were fully opened. So, I'm just gonna go with my gut and go Yurei. It hasn't really felt like it roamed to me, like, really ever. But it could easily be a Banshee. It could maybe just have been like a smart yokai. Like it just randomly walked in there. Yurei, let's go. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to stretch that out any longer. 20 minutes is a bit long, that's for sure. One room change, and then 0 abilities used. Yeah, the ability for the Yurei, if you didn't know, is basically like whenever they do their ability, it's usually with the door touch. Like it's combined with the door touch. And that actually just takes sanity. I think it's like maybe like 12, 10, 15% sanity maybe. I don't really know how much they take. It might be like a sizable amount. I haven't really read up on Yureis much at all. But it's definitely, they definitely take sanity with their ability. Their ability doesn't mean that they do that door touch where it's always closed or fully open. That's just what they always do. They always fully open or fully closed doors. Alright, anyways, we're here at Sunny Meadows. We're finally at the last map. Let's go. I kind of just hopped into it right away, but I just wanted to get this kind of done with, to be honest. Alright. I'm kind of just checking just in case. You never know. You might find orbs. Now, first things first. Check what cursed possession we have. See if it's going to be anything good. If it's a mirror again, that'll be perfect. A most perfect death. For sure. Alright, no breaker there. Let me just check for the breaker real quick. I think there's 5 spots here as well. You got at the entrance, you got one right here. I can walk through a door. We have it. That's good. We also have one in the courtyard, one in the back right room of the kitchen, and then one in the closet, utility closet over here. It's like the first door past the... Like if you skip this wing door, it's the next room over. And that room can also have a breaker. Please be good. Music box, really? That's not the best. Wait. There's a throw right up here. Wait, excuse me? Do we have an entrance ghost? It might be like in the locker room over there too, actually. Wait, let me check. 9 degrees. 10 degrees, okay. Wait, there's cups in here, isn't there? This room. Yeah, cold breath. Thank you. We have an entrance ghost. I mean, I think this is like the waiting room, but basically entrance. I will definitely take that. Let's go. We actually found the ghost really fast. What the heck? You don't really get many entrance ghosts, to be honest. Most of the time, they're like in the day rooms at the ends of the wings. All the time, I get ghosts there. Very annoying. All right, sanity is totally fine. Let's just start bringing in all our stuff. Let's go. Hopefully, we get a good evidence. Like, what would be the best evidence to have? UV would be good, because we could get rid of Hantu and Goryo and Mimic. And then these guys are moderately easy. I mean, I don't know. Let's just go see what it is. I think UV might be one of the better ones to get. All right, where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Where are you? There's... Oh. Ah, not a mare. Let's go. I was kind of doing a mare test right there. Turning it on, see if it would shut it off. Okay, so not a mare. We can actually check... We might be able to check those for UV. I've never seen UV on those little lights, though, so... I don't know what it looks like, to be honest. Normally when I go to Sunny Meadows, I'm doing like a no evidence run or something, usually. So I usually don't know. Alright, drop that. Take the EMF. Just definitely want to get all of our evidence stuff in right now. It'd be nice if we can get the evidence before it like changes rooms and stuff. Okay, no riding. It's probably gonna be gone by now. I assume the UV like shows up on the bottom there. I assume. Oh, we got salt, so we can just do a little bit of testing here. Okay, no UV. Perfect. No UV. Definitely no orbs, right? Nothing popped up. Is it gonna be freezing? It's honestly such a good room. It is freezing. Okay, 0.7. Cannot be more. And no Mimic, because there's no orbs. Because that's a requirement for a Mimic. That's a cup. Mimics always have orbs, even on no evidence. I don't really care. At this point, I want to just get the challenge completed. Alright. We have freezing. That's great. Shade is gonna be... Should be kind of easy to tell, actually. Let's see, what stuff should I bring? Kind of want to bring a bunch of candles in already. Test for Onryo, as well as Shade. See if it blows it out while we're in the room with it. Because Shades don't do anything when you're in the room with them. They basically cannot do anything. They can't hunt, they can't write in the book, they can't really interact with stuff that much. I swear I've had Shades do that though, but I don't know. Alright. Have some candles. I'm just going to place them on top of the crucifix there. Just in case if it does, like, use the Onryo ability after the third candle blow to hunt, then it'll get stopped by the crucifix. That is why we put candles on top of the crucifix. So the crucifix will stop it. Alright. Then I'm just going to put a crucifix out here just in case. Like, probably like right here. So that should cover the rest of that room. Perfect. It blew up both of those already. Now, this is kind of like a weird thing, but all ghosts can actually blow up multiple candles at once. Like, I've had ghosts like blow up like 3 candles like really fast. But that doesn't mean... Oh, it's Peter Phillips, by the way. Peter Phillips. Airball. Oni. That's great. Yeah, that doesn't have to mean that it's an Unreal. All ghosts can actually blow up multiple candles at once. It's just, it's gotta be the same candle. Like, if you light the same candle like a bunch of times in a row. Which, by the way, it did a ghost event with me in the room. So it's probably no shade. But we'll see with this candle blow up. And now I'm just gonna sit here. See if it ever does anything. It just walked out though. You see it? It blinked the light. Let me shut the door in case it hunts. It won't see me right away. So always gotta be careful. Hasn't shut the breaker off. That's a Yuri. We should definitely be watching the door for that. Yeah, but every ghost has like a cooldown whenever you light a candle. Like when you light a candle at the start, I think every ghost can only blow it out after 20 seconds passes. But before 20 seconds passes, Unreals can actually blow out a candle whenever. Like literally they can blow it out as you light it. I literally had that happen with tier 3 candles last night when I was playing with my friends. But we were using Jacob's items. He had tier 3 candles. I lit it and then it blew it out immediately. And I spammed F again. And then it wouldn't let me actually light it because the game thought the candle was on, even though the Unreal blew it out too fast. It was like a weird bug, but the Unreal literally blew it out as I lit it. It's kind of crazy. It's almost like the Mare ability, but for candles. Alright, buddy. Are you actually Shade? No? Okay, third candle blowout, so now if it's an Unreal, it should hunt. It's got like a 1 to 6 second period of time where it can hunt in that moment. So since it did not try to hunt right now, it should not be an Unreal. But I will still light candles. And the fact that it blew it out when I was here means no shade. There's no way a shade could walk out and then blow it out from outside. It's just way too far away. It is kind of quiet though. A little bit quiet. Okay, well, Demon should definitely get stopped pretty easily. Let's check the thermometer, see if it's like trying to move anywhere. Hey buddy, you stay here. Actually, how about you touch the door? Okay, -5, -7. Basically 18, 20 degrees. So it's not really trying to move, which is totally fine with me. Let that firelight. Yeah, most likely no Unreal, but I have had some times where after a third candle blow, it just doesn't hunt. Okay, you love turning lights on. That's cool. Wait, was that a twin interaction, by the way? I think it blew out the candle and then turned the light on. That may be twin. We're gonna have an EMF here, and then we're gonna have an EMF here as well. I guess let me see when this one goes away. It went away. And so did this one. I just did it again. This might be twins. Potentially twins. Hey, buddy. Shadow ghosts. I might as well record it. Whatever. All right, let's check our sanity. I want to see what we're at. We do have a music box, which is actually kind of helpful here. Okay, sanity is very, very high still. Okay. Oh, we're totally fine then. Just want to make sure I have smudges. I have a paramedic in there already. Yeah. Also, just take all this. I think I'm ready for a hunt, to be honest. Yeah, the twins, they have a huge range of interactivity where they can touch stuff like very far away from their ghost room. Because they're like two ghosts, but they're actually not two ghosts. They're actually one ghost, but it really feels like there's two ghosts. Because obviously the twins, that would mean like there's like two ghosts. But how the ghost works is it has like two separate ranges of where it can touch stuff. And also two separate ranges of where you can only get evidence in one of the ranges. The inside range is like the main range that all the ghosts have. It's like basically if the ghost is standing in the middle of a circle, that's a normal range for every ghost, and that's the normal range for the main twin. I'll just call that main twin, which is like the inner twin. That goes, he'll give you all your evidence. He can give you freezing, spirit box, and EMF 5. And then the outer range, which is also like a much bigger range, it's like kind of doubling the size of it, pretty much. That guy will only give you EMF 5. He can't give you any freezing or spirit box. So if you have like stuff being thrown very far away and you're trying spirit box, you're not going to get it. Which is why it's very important to like have a thermo to check the rooms around. If it's not getting colder, but it's like throwing a bunch of stuff near you, then it might be twins. Anyways. Revenant? That may be a Revenant. That's a Revenant. Hey, buddy. No, thank you. Okay, it's not twins, it's a Revenant. Alright. It was just a coincidence then that it looked like a twin fraction happened. Alright, we're fine. Yeah, as long as you know where to go and you know where your hind spots are, it's totally fine. Peter Phillips. Okay. I actually I pushed my push to talk button. Whoops. That was bad. As he was walking down the stairs, I accidentally pushed my spacebar, which is my push to talk, and I alerted him over. That's my bad. Okay, that's clearly a Revenant. I swear, if you walk over here. I thought for sure he was gonna walk in front of the hind spot and just kill me. Alright, bud, you can stop now. Okay, that's a Revenant. I'm out of here. Get me out of here, please. Jeez. Airball. I was really expecting that to be twins. I was like, oh, it's slow. That means it's twins. But no, it's way too slow for twins. Remember, that's 150% of ghost speed. They're fast. They're for sure fast. But we did it. That should definitely be a Revenant. We have freezing. I never saw orbs. I checked a bunch. Never saw them, so it shouldn't be a mimic. Another Revenant. Let's go. Yeah. Nice. Not too bad, honestly. 12 minutes. We got a Revenant in Sunny Meadows. By the entrance, by the way. That was honestly a really nice room to have. I'm definitely happy about that. But anyways, that's the final map of the All Maps Challenge. We finally completed it. Obviously, I did this over 2 streams, so my shirt will probably change in the recording. But obviously, this will all go into a video. Yeah, now we have a total of 14 maps now. It was 13, but then they added Nell's Diner, so now that makes 14 maps. So it definitely takes a bit longer to do an All Maps Challenge, but it's definitely kind of fun, for sure. Especially with the crazy challenge that I was doing. Because if you guys didn't know, I recently prestige. You probably can't tell because I'm already at level 85, but I just prestiged the last stream, and I was like doing starter items basically. So I started with starter items on Tanglewood with Crazy Insanity, and then I worked my way up. And how many times did we die? Like 4 times in total, I think, throughout the whole challenge. Like 3 or 4 times. Like really, I think 3 or 4 times we've died. Maybe even 5. Which honestly is not bad. With the 150% ghost speed, that is actually really good. Like out of 14 maps, we've only died 5 times. So that's like 19 like total tries for this whole challenge. Honestly, it could be worse. Could definitely be worse. But anyways, that's probably gonna be about it for me. I'm getting a little tired. And I have a lot of editing to do still as well. I've got my Subnautica series that I gotta finish up. I've been putting it off, but I've literally recorded that months ago and I still haven't really finished it, which is my bad. But the next video coming out should be like an hour and a half to 2 hours long. Actually, it's definitely gonna be at least an hour and a half. It might even be like 3 hours long. So once I finish that, we'll see how long it is. But anyways, I appreciate you guys for watching me. And if you would like to see any more videos, how about I share with you one of my harder videos I've ever done. I've beaten every difficulty on a blood moon. Yeah, this was during the Crimson Eye event. If you'd like to see me do that, then definitely feel free to watch this video here. It was honestly a very crazy challenge because that was also like 150% ghost speeds and all that towards the end. Because every difficulty, meaning also the APOC difficulties, I actually beat APOC 3 within like 5 tries. Actually, like literally 5 tries for my first try. Or for my first time like doing stuff like that on a blood moon. Honestly, very crazy. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. So if you'd like to watch that, feel free to. It is 2 hours long, but I do have chapter markers, so you can skip ahead if you want. All that jazz. But anyways, yeah, I'm definitely done now. Very tired, and I can feel my throat's like super dry now. But anyways, hope you guys have a good rest of your Friday. Yeah, happy Friday, by the way. Hopefully by next week, or maybe at the end of next week, we'll have the new update, the winter update. That'd be very cool. But when are we getting to see Krampus? Krampus is definitely gonna be coming back, right? I assume so. And how is this trophy gonna be looking? You see that middle trophy right above the Easter trophy? That's the Krampus trophy from last year, the Winter's Jest. How's that gonna change? I think there's gonna be upgrades for it, so that's gonna be interesting to see how it changes. But anyways, I appreciate you guys for watching me. I'm definitely gonna head off now, so take it easy. Have a good rest of your Friday. Have a good weekend, and take it easy. Have a good night, evening, morning, wherever you are. And I'll see you guys.